Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email to repliconiswatching@gmail.com for more information.
It's gonna be May. What up, y'all?
What up?
It's May 1st.
It is May.
God damn it.
You're tuned into Replicon Radio.
Yeah.
If you're listening to the audio version of this, I fucked up a minute ago.
I was going to crack it.
All right.
But that's okay. What are we gonna do? What?
He's going to keep it all to himself. Like he doesn't have an audience right now.
We got Hammerl in the chat. We got fucking Wiggles in the chat room.
Oh, shit. Who the fuck is that?
Holy cow.
He's looking for his shirt.
Well, at least he was. He might have left already.
Probably.
Crazy to see him. Shout out to Wiggles.
Shout out to Wiggles.
Shout out to Hammerl.
Oh, hi, Merle.
Hey, Mer.
What up, Kango?
We got King in the chat. We got the One Jules in the chat.
What up?
We got
What
lots of dope people in the
What
chat.
up? What up? And we only just started.
2 of those people are going to be part of my story today.
Replicon Radio. Talking shit with a juggalos on Replicon
Digging in the trenches, huh, Wiggles?
Radio.
You're going to make me pay attention to the fucking
That was
speaker
Merle.
chat tonight.
That was Merle.
What?
Merle said he's talking about Wiggles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wiggles is in the speaker chat.
Mm.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
We have so many new people, I had to make a post today explaining Replicon Radio.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You're sorry to hear that?
Yeah, just tune
Well, it's
in
like
and
we're
find
live,
out.
but they have to know how.
I mean, it's been a while since
that's-
we just put it out there.
I was like, look, you know what I mean?
Go to, you hand them a flyer, say, here you go.
Well, you go to the
PJ still
website.
needs to make us some.
Well, we got to design them. You go to the website, and we're live at 6 o'clock with music. But if you go to YouTube,
Sometimes.
you're like,
Where the fuck are they?
I thought they said they started at 6.
Nope.
Sometimes.
No.
I mean, we like to make it complicated.
Yeah.
Well, technically, YouTube made it complicated because they made it to where we couldn't play music on there.
Yeah, if we could just play music on YouTube, it would just be the whole thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Jules, you should stay. I think it's going to be a good show. There's going to be stories.
I can tell you the story. I won't tell you. Well, you know how like a lot of shows they'll do like the end, and then they'll go back to how we got here.
Yeah.
So
Annoys the piss out of me. It does.
So
Every fucking
so
time.
his part of my story, which is not the very end, but real close to the end,
Yeah.
is he almost made me cry.
Aw.
Who did?
The One Jules.
He almost made you cry.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, I teared up a little bit
Oh.
after he left.
That's what's up.
Uh-oh. That ain't
Love to hear that. The feelings. It's just there.
But yeah. But yeah, it's Monday. It's May 1st. I'm here. I feel like it's been a month
You've done a lot.
since I've been here.
You've done a lot.
It's only been a week,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's been a month.
It's been 2. What are you talking about?
What?
It's been 2 months.
Has it?
No.
It may have been. Fuck, bro. Calendar says it's been a week, but my fucking body says it's been a long time.
I agree.
I'm tired.
You look a little tired.
I bet I am. I slept a lot last night, and then I woke up tired. Still,
You should have slept a lot today, too.
I should have, but I had to go to work.
You have to do nothing but get what shit.
I
ready
don't.
for
You're
work.
right. I don't have to, but after not working for 4 days,
Right? Got a little catch up.
yeah, 5 days, I guess, really. But yeah,
True that, son.
driving a shit ton and drinking a shit ton.
Well, you didn't drive a shit ton at all.
I drove a little bit.
Did you?
I was in a car for a long time.
Yeah,
though.
but you wasn't driving.
Yeah. I drove from Illinois to Indiana.
Fuck, 2 hours?
and then or yeah, about 2.5 hours. Oh, and then back about 2.5 hours.
I'm proud of you.
But sitting in the car bothers me just as much as driving the car. It doesn't really. Besides
I'd rather be driving.
Sometimes I'd prefer to be driving. Sometimes I'm so thankful I'm not. Especially, you have to keep your eyes open.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. I already hate the comment
Yeah,
section.
it's already in there, man. People want to know.
I already hate the comment section. But yeah, we wait, where am I? Today's Monday. We were here last Monday, right?
I think so.
So before we get into let's talk about other shit real quick. I don't know if you guys remember. I didn't even tell you this yet because you and I were talking about it. But it was either last week or 2 weeks ago. We talked about the awards, Replicon Radio Awards.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, and how we may have been presenting them at an event in the
that.
summer, which is why we hadn't announced them yet.
Maybe you didn't tell him either. He said he forgot about it.
He forgot about the awards, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm just fucking.
He's just being a roo.
Oh, Rue.
So that's not happening.
So that event is not happening.
Event?
The event is not happening. So the event that I didn't want to reveal because it wasn't. So they wanted us to present the Replicon Radio Awards at the Gathering of the Juggalos, and then the event that is not happening any longer. I didn't talk about it because it could have happened, and it wasn't my job to announce it.
So clarify here, because Gathering of the Juggalos is still going on.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
It was
It's
just in
canceled.
talks. Someone outside of us had the idea of including us in an event that was going to take place at the Gathering,
Inside.
where we would present the awards. And then that is not happening.
They shot it down once they realized, oh, those guys. No. We're not
still
doing that.
They still want us to do the podcast thing, and which hasn't been announced yet, so I shouldn't have said that.
Well,
Whoopsie.
But it's not happening. So therefore, now we have to present the awards. The reason we're so late is because we were waiting for that event to get either finalized or denied. It was denied, so
at least they gave us a heads up, like, you know, that we know now, and they didn't wait until like 3 weeks before.
I don't think it's because we're Twizzlers, no, because they're still bringing us there for other things.
We probably got beat up for somebody announced.
I think they just had other, you know what I mean? Like they announced today, Clownvis is doing a party. They're doing a Mikey Clark party. Ouija Max doing a party. Well, like, there's, in their eyes, they're doing bigger, better things. To be fair, not that, you know what I mean. I don't think it was anything against us. It was just,
Well, presenting an awards isn't like, oh, I'm gonna go to the Gathering to go to an
it's not
award
a big-
show.
yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't really fit.
it would have been cool for us. You know what I mean? It'd
We're
been-
way more
cool thing.
classier.
I
than
may have
that.
actually gone.
Yeah.
We are way more classier than that.
So soon we'll
We only present awards in hotels at cons, okay?
That's right. But the good news originally was, okay, that gives us a little more time to get the shit together. But the bad news is now that time is up, so we got to get our shit together.
Hey, John Cena says the time is up and the time is now.
So we'll announce that shit soon for everybody who's been wondering. And then next week, we won't be here on Monday.
Bye.
You have to wait one extra day.
Uh-oh.
We'll be here on Tuesday.
I like the idea. We should just make them wait an extra week.
And then that's also my fault because I'm going to Tenacious D.
He going to see Jack Black
And KG.
and KG,
The original KG.
original. You think he lost weight, or is he going to be the same size he's always been?
I don't think they fluctuated at all.
Pretty sure he's just always been KG.
You know,
I bet he's going to be more bald.
Can he get more bald?
I think he had a beard. I don't know if that was weird. Like,
I'll
They
be
at one
bald-headed
point they
and
both
beard.
looked like homeless dudes.
yeah, during COVID, they were
Yeah.
pretty wild looking.
For sure.
Right. Oh yeah. No. Either festival bathrooms or convention bathrooms.
Absolutely.
We really only present awards in bathrooms or hotel.
It's the only place we can get peace and quiet.
It's true.
it is.
You just defined a man, I think.
Yeah.
It's like that's the whole thing. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'll be getting some D.
There you go.
It's overdue. It's overdue for P to get some D.
It is. It is.
But we'll be here on Tuesday, man. It'll be dope. Other than that,
I just sounded weird.
it was supposed
Like
to.
you probably should not say that.
I did it on purpose.
At least don't ever say that in the presence of me, will you?
You know, why? It was a present
You
for
gotta
you.
get some D. It's been a while since you had the D.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but that
The D up in me.
It's the same as saying your daughter's tight, bro.
Yep.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's 2023. It's the same
Is
as
it?
saying that.
Because you were drinking them queer beers.
Damn.
That could have been it.
Coming in hot.
Woo! Queer beer.
Are you sure you guys shouldn't say that on the show?
Yeah.
I agree. I enjoy that beer.
You guys would give. If I said that, you all would be jumping down my fucking asshole. Right?
That was clearly sarcasm.
You just told me not to say anything about.
You're right. But you guys would be jumping on me if I said that.
You want to go to Tenacious D with me?
No.
Do you want to get some D?
Maybe they can jump down your asshole. Maybe
No.
some D will jump down your asshole.
No.
There you go.
No.
That's what you're into.
Jumping down my asshole.
Boof it.
No.
Rude's gonna go boof some D.
No. Never.
No, it's at the factory, hey Merle.
The fuckery.
Which that's a good venue. I just hate how far it is from me.
It's a fucking trash video. I hate you and your opinions.
I was gonna say I ain't never been there, and I refuse to go there because
It's a nice venue. It's just corporate as fuck.
Oh, it's super corporate.
It's,
I
hate. It's,
but
it's like the pageant.
But that's the amphitheater too. Like I hate the
I hate the
amphitheater.
amphitheater
I hate the
as well.
pageant. At least at the factory, I've been there. I think twice, and I had a good experience each time.
They have good shows there.
with the staff, and I enjoy the layout of it because it's easy to get close and see.
Yeah.
It's
you can just
easy
walk
to
down.
you could it doesn't matter wherever you're at, you got a good vantage point. That's why I like that place. And I never had an issue with the staff, the security, or anything like that. The pageant, every time I have a fucking problem with the staff there. The bartenders are shit. Fuck those guys and gals. They fucking suck.
Have you ever taken a look in the mirror? Maybe that's why they suck, because they're looking at you and they're like, "This motherfucker don't tip, so we're gonna go right to the next guy."
But why would they say that when I do tip?
But maybe you don't tip them enough.
They don't need. They don't.
I've never had problems at the pageant.
I ain't never had a bartender at the pageant deserve a fucking tip, so they can fuck off.
There's been times where especially when you first walk in the fucking doors and nobody's in line to get a drink, and you're standing there like, you guys really still putting a fucking bar together? Stop. Give me a fucking beer and I'll be on my way.
I've stood at the bar for 40 minutes before.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, hey, what the fuck? And then they, we'll be with you. Oh, fuck, yeah. And then they get a fucking attitude with me, and it's like, no, fuck you, man. I've been standing here quietly, patiently waiting, and you're going to get a fucking attitude with me when I go, hey, I'm fucking here still.
Right? Now, there's a bar that tried to do that to me around town here.
Aren't they no cash?
Oh, a pageant?
Factory.
Oh, I
think
don't know.
they're cashless.
That sounds something right. Yeah.
There was a bar around town here that tried to do that shit to me. I just came back from like a golf tournament or some shit. I don't know where the fuck I came from, but I always got a cooler in the fucking car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go in, dad's band's playing down there. I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'll stop on in. Standing at the bar. Nobody, like this place is not packed. It was already late and a lot of people had already left. There's probably maybe 8 people at the fucking bar. Everybody's got a drink in their hand. The bartender's just standing back there doing fucking dishes, and I'm standing there. I stood there for 10 fucking minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Not a, hey, how you doing? Nothing. I was like, fuck you. I went outside. I slammed a beer. I put 2 in my pockets, and I walked in with 1, and I sat down at the table. Then the waitress came up. She's like, you doing all right? You need a beer or anything? I'm like, nope, I'm good. I got my own. Don't worry about it. We're good. I brought my own fucking beer, and they're like, fuck you. If you don't want to serve me, I'm going to drink my own shit.
Yep.
Fuck out of here. I'm not waiting until you're ready to serve somebody. It's your job, motherfucker. You stop washing dishes to help a customer, and then you go back.
Right. Hey, Jenny Red. Damn, we got all the fucking
We got
all the OGs in the building tonight, man. Wiggles and Myrtles and Jennies and what is up? I like seeing it. Yeah, I mean, I always do that anywhere I go, though. Just take my own cooler.
You learn from me. You finally learned something.
Learn from the best.
You finally learned something.
You're like
from
my
me.
drunk uncle at this point.
I think the
Right.
pageant is about the only place
But
I still.
I feel like you get way more drunker than I do.
Yeah, I think the pageant's still the
So
only place
you
that I
better
would
start learning from me then, I guess.
I would sneak in
Maybe.
liquor too.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and wait for
I could
you.
walk over to the coat room and get a Gatorade or a soda in 30 seconds. I
Right.
go to the bar, it's 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and you're gonna give me a fucking attitude. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And the drink's gonna suck. Get fucked.
I mean, in all fairness, like the factory and the pageant, all these corporate fucking places, you're not gonna get a decent mixed drink. That's why it's better off for you to drink beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the mixed drink, you're only getting a shot, maybe a shot and a half,
If
and,
you're lucky.
and that's it. And then the rest is soda, whatever you're mixing.
You don't know how much they've watered that bottle down either.
That's the reason I mean, you remember for
That's illegal, but
how many
you gotta
years did I
catch
go
'em
where I
first.
didn't drink beer? Like I didn't.
Yeah,
I hated it.
And I told you, I said, I think you're wasting your money on that shit.
I mean, I would get a bottle or whatever.
Right.
When I DJ'd, I didn't pay for drinks,
Yeah, so it didn't matter.
so it didn't fucking matter.
And
But then
the
we started going
plus
to
you knew the
fucking-
bartenders that were making them, so they
Yeah.
usually hooked it up. So.
Yeah, and even if they didn't, I would just drink 100 of them because I didn't pay for them.
Right.
Yeah, I never had a fucking shit drink at the clubhouse or anything.
I never have. I know
Motherfuckers
that.
are like,
it's not illegal
sometimes
for
they
them
were too
to.
strong.
The fuck
Oh,
it
no,
ain't.
it is illegal,
The
but it's
fuck
a
it is.
common practice.
And it's illegal for them to take a bottle and pour different liquor in, like a cheaper liquor into a higher expensive bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't do that shit.
They
They
can't
can't
even go-
tamper with.
And if they
bottles.
run out, they're not allowed to go to the store and buy a new one either.
They're nope.
It's crazy.
You gotta go through the distributors, so everybody make their money.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's how it is here in this
But I'm
area.
sure
So,
they do all three of those things.
I mean, yeah, you got.
I'm not gonna.
You
If
gotta catch them water.
if I owned a fucking bar and I ran out of liquor and my order didn't come in for like 2 days, you think I ain't? You know what I mean? Like, you think I ain't going to the goddamn store? Fuck you.
There's a place that I.
We ran out of Jaeger and there's a scum show tomorrow.
of.
Fuck you. I'm buying fucking 3 cases of that bitch.
There's a little place that I know that had to get all their shit from distributors, bar or whatever. Well, there's a liquor store right around the corner
Yeah.
that had the same distributors and same numbers and everything. So they were able to drive over and just fucking buy whatever the fuck they needed and stock the fucking bar with. If they ran out. But
Madness. You should get I know you just mentioned your dad's band or whatever. You should get your dad's band. You should start booking shows for him in Nashville and take me with you.
Okay. How am I gonna do that? I mean, it's not like they're a fucking cover band. It's not like they're a
So is
do their own
everyone.
shit.
So is every band in Nashville.
Well, true.
But yeah, I think it'd be dope. Or we should just start a cover band. So we can go to Nashville.
Do any of you motherfuckers know how to play an instrument?
I used to know how to play the snare drum.
I can play a couple songs on the guitar or the piano.
Yeah, I can strum a guitar a little bit, but I can play a kazoo.
Can you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Can you really?
Uh-huh.
Well, we're gonna need
Some
either
reason I
you
don't
or
believe
you
that.
to clean out your garages, so that way we can start practicing.
For some reason I don't believe you can play the kazoo.
Fuck yeah, it's easy, man.
But like
I've
you
been
can
playing
play
since I
a
was
song
kid.
on it, or you just go.
I'll play some Twinkle
I mean,
Twinkle
you can
Little Star,
you can
bro.
blow a kazoo. That doesn't mean you can play.
Well, you
it.
can blow me, motherfucker. Get
That
out
doesn't
of
mean
here.
I can play you though. Probably does though.
You fuck.
Depends on how good you are at blowing, I guess.
I mean, Jesus.
But that was where my week began. Was
Night
In
by
Nashville.
Tennessee.
you've never taken piano lessons, but you've been asked how long you've been playing. That's good. That means you must be good at it then. With all your fucking wiggle works.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Your
wiggle,
switches
wiggle,
and
wiggle,
buzzes.
wiggle. I ain't forget about your shirt.
Motherfucking skin flute.
We just forgot passwords to shit, and then now we got to figure out creations.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
coming.
yeah, he won. He won.
Yeah, and then you gotta give
Like-
us a valid address.
Like
to
2
send it
seasons
to.
ago.
No, it was just Super Bowl was back in February. We ain't too late on the shirt yet.
Whoo.
The XFL season's still rolling, so
Caw-caw.
actually I believe didn't even pay attention this fucking weekend.
That's why he showed up. Maybe that's what we should do is start fucking telling him he gets shit and then just not give it to him. No, come fucking hang out with us again.
Right?
You gotta bribe me to be our fucking friend, dude.
You need to send us a valid address because apparently the last one we sent you didn't make it. Right. To the address provided.
Fuck yeah.
So you was in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah. So me and
You was playing with fingerboards.
I don't know what that means.
You know, the figure skateboards.
No, that'd be dope. The reptile support list.
My
Boom,
man was
boom.
doing double finger kick
I don't know
flips.
what that means, but that's dope.
Right,
That was
right.
Saturday night. Calm down. So Monday we were here. Tuesday, I have no
Where
fucking
we?
idea what happened. And then Wednesday,
Hit the road.
we hit the road for Nashville. I'm gonna try to put a vlog together.
Oh, fuck,
shit.
Here we go. Will it be out before the golf one?
Absolutely,
Okay.
100%.
I got my computer back. I just never plugged it in.
That's a
I don't know if it's
start.
gonna be good though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might just be a random fucking intense fucking just clips of the weekend.
Kind of like how your mind works.
Yeah. But we left.
It's just black screen and then a
The
scene.
vlog of
Yeah.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
Tuesday you
mind
go.
of
Thanks,
the-
Merle. Merle knows what I do. Tuesday I was on Whatnot and he was hanging out with me.
Oh, you had a buddy?
Yeah. I think I sold one thing and I said fuck this and ended early and fucking went and got ready. So yeah, we left Wednesday much later than expected.
Of course.
I mean, we were supposed to leave in the middle of the day anyway. Like, Green had to work.
Well, yeah, he was gonna work a half a day, and then you guys were gonna take off.
Yeah, and then fucking Grape Joe was a couple hours late. God
Imagine
only knows
that.
where he was.
My speculations
So,
may be wrong.
but either way, we hit the road. The show wasn't until Thursday, so we were going a day early anyway, because it's a bit of a drive, and we knew the next day we had a hell of a drive. So it was like, we get there, we can hang out in Nashville, have a good time, because I haven't been there since I was a baby and I don't remember it. So we got there, we checked
you
it.
get burnt with hot water.
Oh yeah, I wasn't a baby anymore. How about a baby? But and I was supposed to be there with my buddy. I have a friend that lives down there now. He's a songwriter. He like does gigs and writes songs for country artists, and he's been living there for a couple
Jevin.
years. No, Joe
You was with Joe.
Bazzelli. I used to work with him at Car Shield and at the place I worked after that. We moved together. And then he wrote a song that actually did well on country chart. It's called Float Trip.
Ooh.
He's not the performer. I can't remember the guy's. Some country singer. I can't remember his name. But Joe wrote it.
Well, let me look her up.
But he's not there. He's here now, like taking care of his dad, unfortunately. So we're just like, well, let's go see what's around here. And we hit the fucking downtown strip, bro. Wednesday night in Nashville. And all three of us are just like, holy
You go to Beale
shit.
Street?
That's in Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
This was like white Beale Street, country Beale Street.
If
like-
Beale Street had money.
Yeah. It was like Vegas for country girls. Bro, there was like, I don't know how many, like your favorite guy, Kid Rock's bars there. There's a bunch of fucking, there's probably 200-300 bars just in a row.
Yeah.
Every single one of them had live music.
Did you go to that one where you have to, there's a bar on every level of the floor and you have to like walk up 10 stories to get to the top bar?
No, but there was almost every bar had at least 3 stories.
Yeah.
What was the name of the song? Float Trip?
Something like that. I don't know if it was just Float Trip or on a Float Trip. I could probably find it if I needed to, but yeah, so every bar had live music. Every bar, most of it was cover bands that I saw. Did you find it?
I found a. I don't know if it's the right one.
Oh. If you're gonna listen to it, is that gonna make you want? You've never heard the song before, so you think listen to it's gonna help you decide if it's the right song?
Yep.
I mean, it might be right if you said it's country. I mean, country artists like to rip each other off a lot, but I was just making sure it was like a country and not like a rock or whatever. So I could be close, motherfucker. I might have found it.
You might have. But anyway, we were fucking blown. Like, we drove down the street and we were blown away. Like, you've been.
Did they get the shooter?
Huh?
Did they get the shooter?
Yeah, I did. So it was like, it was just wild, man. Like, it was like, it looked like Vegas, but it was country music, right? But it wasn't actually country music. All the music was cover bands. They were playing like rock songs and pop music.
They got blues. They got all kind of shit down there.
I'm sure, but I'm saying, like, right at that moment, it was just all, just, you know, they were playing a little bit of everything. It wasn't like over country. It was just a lot of stuff. But like the people, bro, we're talking, it's packed. Every bar is packed. Hundreds of bars packed with hundreds of people. There's thousands of people down here. It's Wednesday fucking night.
Where the COVID at?
I don't know. It was in Memphis, I guess.
Disappeared.
Just people fucking, and everyone, dude, like, normally if you go somewhere like a club or a bar or something, or anywhere in life, and you're like, it's like all these ugly people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's like one hot chick at the bar. No, it was so hard to find the ugly chicks. You could count the ugly bitches. I mean, bitches is respectfully. But it was just like short. It was like fucking Daisy Dukes and boots. Everybody's fucking dressed to the like fucking country music royalty. They're fucking, everyone's gorgeous. No cover charges at any of these fucking bars. All the drinks were way overpriced, of course. But
oh yeah.
But when you park around the corner and you got a cooler in your trunk and there's no cover at any of the bars, you just go to one bar, you hang out, you walk back to the car, you get a new beer. And you're good to go. It was fucking...
I think there's a strip club there where you could bring your own cooler in.
There might be. We didn't go there.
There's a few places like that.
Yeah.
But it was just, dude, it was so much fun. Everywhere we went, we just met people. People were fucking super cool. Like, everyone was nice. Everyone wanted to hang out with us. It was very strange and, like, very positive and very fun. Even the homeless people were fucking silly. Like, the one dude he had a giant, like, homeless sign, you know? But it did that. You know those games you used to play with a kid where you move your hand and it would change the option? You know what I'm talking about?
A little paper.
No one
thing.
can see my hand, but
the little Chinese finger
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Like, okay, pick a number. You'd be like, red.
Ding,
And they'd be like, okay,
yeah.
7.
Pick a number.
That
okay,
was a terrible hand motion
Yeah.
to pick that.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he had one of those. He had like his sign did that. So like, and he tried to charge me for taking a picture because it said some shit about pussy or something. It was funny. And I wanted to take a picture, and he was like, fucking closed it in. He's like, no, better tip me or some shit. I was like, I'm trying to help you out. He's like, how you gonna help me? I'm like, I'm gonna make more people come over here. He's like, fuck you. And then he turned around and he like switched the cardboards and it had a new sign. And then he folded back up and every flap made a new sign. I was like, that's kind of dope. But it was just funny, man. Everything was super dope.
So in other words, Rue would have been the asshole to tell the guy to go fuck himself and his sign.
I don't know. I think that might have been the one night you went out and didn't even get in a fight. Everyone was so nice.
My track record with homeless people ain't all the greatest.
I mean, trust me, I don't care for them either. But everyone was so nice. Everyone was so attractive. Like, even like the dudes were like people. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I stood out. I'm wearing like Replicon shit. We got a fucking dude that looks like a pirate.
You're the only motherfucker wearing PJs hanging out with a pirate.
Yeah.
But poor Sean is like, I'm just normal, bro.
Like, I would just have random dudes walk up to me. He's like, bro, you're not allowed in here with that much drip on. And I was like, thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just cool. Like, I don't know what it was. It was just,
dude, my girl is in here.
Yeah, it was just like people were dope, man. And there was like some dope, you know what I mean? Like, there's a dope band on stage. But there's a lot of money there. Drinks are fucking outrageous. The bands, I've never seen this shit in my life, but it was like every bar there. All the bands had little QR codes, and you fucking scan their QR code and you pay them $25 to request a song.
That's
I was like, that's fucking.
Fuck?
I'm like, that's insane for me as a customer, but that's fucking dope that people are doing that for y'all.
Yeah, you want how about like $5? Like,
Yeah.
You know, people do it though. I guess.
I'm like, how about I don't give a fuck? I'm just here to drink beer.
I mean, you would think
If you start playing something I don't like, there's 100 more bars.
Right, I can just leave and go find something I like. It ain't like I'm stuck in this one place.
Them's is ballpark village prices.
Yeah, no, we bought drinks at one bar,
Yeah.
and then I just walked back to the car, drink a beer on my way back to the next bar with another beer in my pocket.
How much were they? I mean, you say too much, but
I mean, it was like ballpark prices, baby.
for a beer, like $15 for a beer.
It wasn't that
Or
crazy.
16
Like
ounce?
9. Like
I was gonna say because you ain't been to a ball game in a while. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're like 15.
like
now.
$9 for a bottle of beer.
Like a 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah, this is a regular
That's
bottle.
a little too much. I'll pay $9 for a 16 ounce.
Yeah, it's a little too much, especially when I can walk a block and a half and get it out of my car
Right.
in an ice cold fucking cooler. And we're just walking around the street drinking. I'm still not sure if that's okay or not.
Yeah.
Well, is everybody doing it? I'm pretty sure down there.
There
it's
wasn't
okay.
a lot of people, but nobody bothered us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's okay. Usually you should have it in a cup.
Because at first I was like, it just felt like you could do that, and then I realized no one was doing that.
You should have put it in a cup.
But I think maybe it's okay. I think the problem is that they just don't let you leave with drinks, so somehow you have to magically have it already, type of thing. You know what I mean? Because you can't. And I'm sure that somebody would have got mad if I openly walked into a new bar with a drink. So
What?
there was kind of in my pocket or whatever.
Like you can't walk around the block drinking a beer. A cop can actually give you a ticket for that.
Yeah.
You gotta have it in a cup.
35 for 2 bottles and a half a cup, a shot of Crown. Is what Green said. Yeah. Your Crown was a little more expensive than the beers.
For a half a cup of Crown or just like a shot?
He ordered a
of
Crown and Coke. It was just he's just probably saying it wasn't that great.
Well, of course not.
Half-ass shot of Crown. Yeah.
Well, it's probably a normal.
Yeah. Probably just is a shot. Yeah.
That's why
exactly
I
what you
hate.
said earlier.
That's why I hate going to places and like if I make a fucking Crown and Coke at my house,
Yeah.
which I love those, but when I go out somewhere and get a Crown and Coke, and no, you can't. It's all soda. It's all you taste because I make a drink according to my liking.
For sure.
I don't make it with just one shot. Here you go with the fucking Coke and be done with it. No, I like to taste the fucking liquor and I put it to my liking.
I want it to burn.
That's why anytime I go out, if I'm not doing a shot, I will not order a mixed drink. It'll be a shot, and then I order beer.
Right. Man, that's the way to do it.
Because I'm getting the same amount of alcohol in my beer than versus a drink.
Yep. You right. Unless
I,
it's like the same price. I mean,
unless I know the bartender.
well, yeah. But yeah, it was fun, man. So that night we were just kicking it. You know what I mean? And we partied there. I don't know. Ended up passing out at some point. Nothing too crazy. Just
Did you guys
Cool
stay
ass
down
people.
by the strip?
we weren't far. Like down. I think we're 8 minutes outside of downtown.
Okay. So yeah, you had the cheaper room.
Cause like downtown, you're
But
paying
still
fucking
the
$500, $600.
Exactly.
I mean, we still paid $200 for 2 nights.
Yeah, I think that.
But yeah, I think it was an 8-minute drive. And then so then the next day was the show, first official part of our show. We were at the Exit Inn. Cool little venue. The merch was upstairs. That sucked. But it ended up being okay. There was like basically it was like we're in the attic. It's like a
Yeah.
if you saw it in my videos you could see, but it's just like a room upstairs, and they like Twiztid was set up there. Shout out to Carl, and then Killa had all his stuff. Fucking JoJo,
Oh, Joe.
and then Andrew W. Boss, and then Intrinsic. And
Did you get to
McNasty.
see him live?
Andrew W. Boss?
Yes.
Yeah,
How was the show?
they were dope, man. It's
I remember
full
when
band.
I remember when we had him on the show.
Yeah, he came up at one point in the night, like they were selling like pipes and shit at their booth. Like they had like a whole little setup. And they came up at one point and they were talking to us, and we was talking to Joe and Green, and I was like kind of in the back because we like the only space left was this corner,
Right.
and like there was storage back there, and then there were chairs. So like I just get stuck back there, and then they'd be up there talking, and then he's like mentioned the interview. And they're like, "Oh, come up here." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah, bro." He's like, "That shit was." Yeah, they showed mad love, man.
Good.
And yeah, they were fucking dope. Like they murdered it.
Because they're on my playlist still. To this day, I still like them. So.
Yeah, they did that fucking "I Want to See a Mosh Pit" song. And it was dope.
Hell
Yeah, they had a full band.
Good deal.
They rocked. There was that show. That whole show was good, man. Like I gotta pull the flyer up so I can tell you. Because it was a cool spot. Like I said, we had a great night the night before. You know, we're always in there early. We were there forever.
I just never had the opportunity to see Andrew W. Boss. So
That's the first time I'd seen him
So I figured,
live.
I'd like, I mean, to me, it sounds like they would be a good live band to go see. But
Yeah, they put on a lot, fucking just packed full of energy, man. Like,
Yeah.
it was him, and then he has another guy with him. I wish I knew like the names.
Yeah.
Like they have a full band: drummer, bassist, guitar player. Dude has a fucking like 10-foot mohawk. And then there was another dude like rapping with him, like rocking and rapping. Like so it was like another guy doing vocals.
That's cool. That's dope.
And yeah, there's so much energy, super dope. And they were good, dude. The one dude, I don't know his role in the band, but he was super cool. He was like doing the merch and taking pictures and like doing all that shit.
His role is all of the above.
Yeah, he was like kind of doing everything. He was the one that wanted to, was trying to get that book back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just super cool, man. Like, yeah, like I said, Andrew came up himself, showing mad love. I was gonna pull it up, but I gotta pull it up here. White Owl Official played. They were dope. Or he was dope. Sam I Am. That dude was super dope.
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah, he was like telling some story, and it made me laugh because it was so honest. Like he was like, look, it was like, I don't know what he said, 5, 7, 8, how many years ago. He's like, I wanted to do music, and I did a show at this venue, or I don't know if it was with Twiztid or whatever it was, and he was like, and it was fucking terrible. He's like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was rapping like this, and I wanted to be a juggalo. Like, he just said that shit on stage. And he was like, and then I was like, fuck this. And I went back, and, I had some people give me some advice, like, just be you, blah, 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 blah. He's like, so that's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to fucking, and he's like, I want to redeem myself. And it was dope. He did a great job.
That's good.
And it was cool. And, like, that shit, because I'm like, damn, I make fun of the same shit. So it's like, it was cool that you're making fun of yourself. You realize it, the fuck am I doing?
Right.
So he rocked the house. There were some other people out there. Not that I'm aware of. Jenny Red. Jenny Red was out there. Got to hang out with old Jenny Red. Hey. She was in the VIP rocking her Replicon radio hoodie with all of our names on it.
That's what's up.
Hanging out. It was good to see. I guess we saw her at Astro. But yeah, shout out to fucking Jenny Red.
Didn't see her at Astro.
No?
No, remember she didn't go because of the weather.
Oh. So last Astro then.
Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Shout out to Jenny Red in the
guess
building.
A year ago.
And then Andrew W. Boss killed it. Intrinsic and McNasty did their thing. Their set's weird. I don't want to talk shit on anybody. I like McNasty. And they're good. They're talented. But it's like their whole set's like covers. Like it's not like they remade songs. Like it's, and you know what I mean? So you recognize it because it's a song, they just changed it.
Right.
And it's good, but it's just like, there wasn't much of a display of like them, if that makes sense. But they were cool. Andrew W. Boss killed it. Cody Manson's on the whole run. Boondocks joined the tour. He came out and did his thing.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then they did the Twiztid Blaze ABK set. Like they've done, this is the third leg of the tour. So, you know what I mean? I've been to like fucking 15 of these things already.
You mean they did Jamie Madrox?
Yeah. So most people that know, Twiztid, Paul got sick during the Static X tour, which
I hope he's feeling better.
he said he was.
Good.
So this tour ended in California. The last couple dates, he went home, and Dustin filled in for him. So then this tour joined, the drive-by tour joined with this tour, and then the third leg.
Do we have video of this?
Yeah, I got a bunch of video of it.
I'd like to. I've never heard Dustin rap.
Yes, you have.
I mean, well,
spoiler alert for everyone who doesn't know the secret.
I have. But
he's Blaze's hype man.
I have, but
so I didn't. When I saw Twiztid on the Static X show, Paul was still there, right? And they killed it. I saw photos from when Dustin did it, and he like put on some like black-eyed makeup and a couple things.
Yeah, I seen that.
Right, and was filling in. So on this portion, I was thinking, well, they don't need Dustin anymore. They got fucking Blaze and ABK. Blaze and ABK can take Paul's parts. They've done it before. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And they're doing Lotus and Riders, and they just do their parts. You know what I mean? Maybe the set's a little shorter now because you got a couple verses you don't do, maybe. But Dustin continued to fill in, except for he wore the outfits that he would wear when he's doing Blaze's stuff. because he's also Blaze's hype man. So he's Paul and Blaze's hype man. So he's muffled. He's muffled. He's got a little hat on. He looks like fucking Cartman. Like,
Screw yes, I'm going home.
like nothing. I don't even. There's no way I can say this nice. Nothing against Dustin as a person for this comment.
Please tell me it did not suck. Don't tell me it sucked.
Twiztid's one of my favorite bands in the fucking world. Everybody knows that.
All right.
I get shit for it all the time. I didn't think anything could ruin Twiztid.
No.
Dustin can ruin Twiztid.
Don't say that.
It's
Don't say
like people are sharing it like this dude killed it, blah blah blah. I'm like, it's so bad. It's so now. It's just bad. It's bad because it's like it's just bad.
Because it's not monoxide.
It's bad because it's not monoxide. Absolutely. It's one thing. He does great as a hype man.
Right.
Great as a hype man. And he could have done great as a hype man. But filling in for an artist, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Like, it literally almost, it didn't almost bother me. It fucking bothered me. Like if he'd have just, I get that he was there. I understand Paul's sick. The show must go on. I understand all that. Let him up. You know what I mean? You got somebody there. But then it was like, I feel like, this is my personal opinion, he went too far with it. Like, it was like showboating. Like, why is this guy in the center of the fucking stage? No one cares.
Because he's doing monoxide's part.
Yeah, well, you're not him, though. Like,
But he is him. He's doing his part.
Well, it wasn't for me. And I think a lot of people agreed because, like, I've talked to a few people that had tickets to the show and just decided not to go.
Because of that?
Yeah. Like, people
of
weren't
previous
interested.
shows and
Yeah,
stuff?
I guess.
Wow.
People just weren't interested. And I get it.
That's
I even talked to a few people about it. Like, why are they doing this? Like,
Maybe it was just something that he was just trying out.
from my understanding, this is purely speculation. This is what I was told. This is behind the scenes curtain shit. Is Jamie? Jamie wanted him there. Jamie wanted someone to be on stage with. He wanted someone there.
Maybe they thought it was
So
going to be
Dustin was the guy to be there. You know what I mean? Like, he knows the words. He's good on stage. The thing is, he's good. Like, I know everything I'm saying sounds really bad, and it is. But, like, he's good on stage.
I mean, not every critique is going to, like, not hurt feelings.
Like,
I mean,
he
it's
has
fine.
this, like I said, when he does the hype shit for Blaze,
right.
it's good.
Yeah,
He's a good hype man.
for sure.
But when he's trying to fill this.
Shoes are too big to fill. Is what
Yeah.
you're trying to
And
say.
especially with the mask, it's muffled. It's one thing when you're hyping a set. The muffle doesn't really get noticed.
But why?
When you're doing full fucking verses
Yeah.
and it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's like Axe Live. So remember back in the day they had to make their mouths bigger.
But
Yeah.
why was he wearing a face mask and shit?
I don't know.
Everybody knew he was taking over.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was already announced.
I don't know. I can't answer all them
Unless
questions.
that's just something for him. Maybe he just feels more comfortable that way.
Possibly.
Maybe that was the only outfit he had.
But like I said, he did this. He had his face out. He just painted it a little during the Static X portion.
Yeah.
Did he still have his little little fucking walkie-talkie up?
I don't know. I don't think he did. But yeah, it just didn't work. Didn't work for me.
That's
Yeah, man.
sad.
Riders, I didn't really pay attention that much. And they 100% did not have him as Lotus because they knew that would piss people off. You don't just get a mask. You don't just get a Lotus mask.
It's already Diet Lotus. that would.
Yeah, we ain't gonna add a new
We're
member.
not just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
sub.
Yeah, even they know better than that.
Because then that would be like KMK territory where we're just gonna start putting random people in here and just gonna call it whatever.
Right. Like you know what I'm saying, like I don't hate the idea. I get why they did it. And if what I was told about Jamie, like Jamie wanted someone he wanted to support on stage. I get that. You know what I mean? But I guess when you're on the road and that happens, you really don't have time to restructure a set. You know what I mean? Because then people have to learn things and change. You know what I mean? Like that's a 2-hour performance you have to change. Like I understand that.
But if you already know the songs, then you don't have to worry about it. You can change it.
For sure.
So maybe the problem is maybe we're getting too many of the same playlists.
Well, no, I'm saying if they would have changed it to like it's not about knowing the lyrics. It's about, I mean, you have to like memorize sets.
Oh shit.
So and all of a sudden something
Usually
changes
you just
halfway
write it
through, you
down.
fuck up. Like I remember, whatever, we were in Bloomington one night, not in, like after the show we were hanging out, and Chris was mad that he messed up. Like he was so upset with himself because something changed, the order changed, right? And he fucked up the words, and he's like, I'm the lyric guy. Like people come to me when they forget their shit, and I fucked. Like I was like, dude, I didn't even notice. Like I didn't. He's like, yeah, but I did. Like he was upset that he fucked up his lyrics. It's because simple changes, fuck shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, you know, and they're already cutting all the psychopathic verse. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
when you're doing all that old shit, and you got like Jay's verse and Shaggy's verse or whoever's verse, you got to cut all that. So it's when you're used to the song, even when you're as a fan, you're like mass murder, and then it's supposed to be. If I wasn't for Shaggy, you're like, oh no, it's Killer's verse now because.
Right, you took the Shaggy.
So
out.
it fucks up the structure. So when you practice the new structure and then something changes.
No, I get it.
So I understand. You know what I mean? I'm not hating, but it's just it wasn't for me.
I mean, it sound like you hate, bro. It sound like you hate.
The 3 nights in a row, I was just like, oh,
I'm over this.
Where's the smoke patio?
like people are showing up to Indiana. They're like, you picked the bad one. It's like, I mean, no, the shows were still dope. Like it did take away from the show, but it didn't make the show not. You know what I mean? It didn't ruin the show. The show is still good.
Good.
And they intertwine so much that even if you disliked it as much as I do, it'll change in just a minute.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they did a lot of fun stuff. Like I like how the tour grew because I saw the first leg and the second leg, and they came up with fun little things. You know, like Jamie starts, or supposed to be Twiztid starts, and then they do a couple songs, and then Blaze came out and does a song. And then, you're fucking 25 minutes into the set and you ain't nobody seen Killer yet, but they know he's there.
Right.
And then he does fucking You Nasty. And
You nasty, Blaze, you nasty.
as soon as they get to fucking I use anybody Killer's rubber after him, Killer just appears with a fucking condom full of water. He walks out on stage twirling this condom and goes, here! Like, because that's in the song.
Yeah.
And everyone, it's just a fucking huge pop and it's hilarious. And they didn't do that in the beginning. There's something they figured out all along the way. It's fucking funny as hell.
That's funny.
But yeah, it was super dope, man. It was like Tennessee was awesome. It was good to see Ginny and little baby Hobson. You remember?
Yep.
He came out. He's a big punk rocker kid now.
Tina.
Yeah, Tina came out. And a bunch of dope people. We met a bunch of dope people. You know what I mean? There was some girl there, some lady there, I might say, from Florida.
Girl, lady.
Well, she was a lady. I said girl, and I'm like, oh, she's a lady. She's a woman. But she was hanging out with us for a while. She was from Florida. Like, she was super into comics, which was dope.
Oh, you guys hit it off.
She she grabbed up all the fucking Do You Poos. So that was cool. Just cool people, man. Hanging out with new people, talking to people. Yeah. I don't know what else happened. We went to sleep. And then, because we didn't really, we partied a little bit, but it was like, we got to fucking go to sleep. Because we got up at 8 in the morning to hit the road.
I don't see you being that responsible. Be like, oh, we got to go to sleep. No, it ain't 3 o'clock in the morning yet. It ain't 4 o'clock in the morning yet. We'll get plenty of sleep. We can party all night.
No, that's why we did the night before.
But yeah, that's you every night.
No, we
Don't tell me no, motherfucker. I've been to the
I
gathering
just told
with
you no. The gathering is I don't have to get up and fucking drive 7 hours in the morning to go to another event and work.
No, but we got to drive back to the goddamn hotel to fucking sleep and then drive back the next
Just
day.
to party again.
Yeah, motherfuckers like to get some sleep.
Well, me too.
You wasn't driving anyway. The motherfucker could have went back and went to sleep.
I don't sleep in a car. I couldn't
That's
sleep
your
in that
problem.
car. Yeah.
That's
Well,
your.
now it's
that's a
everybody's
you
problem because we gotta go.
That's a you problem.
But from fucking Nashville to Bloomington, it was like a fucking 7-hour drive, over 7 hours. So that sucked. So we got there, we got to Bloomington, and it was cool too. I don't really know what to say. Bunch of dope people hanging out with a lot of the same people. Really, that's what tour is about.
Bunch of dope.
You know?
Hey,
But here's the thing. So like we all wanted to drink excessively. But we had access to beer, but we did not have access to the brand new ice cold bottle of Jägermeister until the end of the show. And it was like, we're tired as fuck. We just drove fucking 7 hours.
how is that possible?
What?
How do you not have access to the ice cold bottle of Jaeger?
We just didn't.
How? Because you didn't have any?
No, we had it. It was ice cold.
Okay.
We just couldn't.
How do we not
couldn't-
have access?
We just couldn't
to it?
necessarily access it because of our positions in the building and the places we.
So that you
We're
did it
out.
on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose, but it's just this is how the cookie crumbled. So we're fucking tired, and it was just crazy. So we're like, we plan on going to sleep. But then like while we're loading out, here comes Killa, here comes Blaze. We're in and out. We're like, oh, we got that Jaeger still. Let's crack that. Let's do a couple shots. Next thing you know, it's fucking us, a couple other juggalos, the whole fucking crew. We're in a fucking park across the street from the venue. There's 2 empty bottles of Jaeger now. We still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good time. Crazy ass people. You know, those are stories for me, not for you. But we had fun. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. We're just hanging out. It was really dope, man. Like, Blaze and ABK, man. Like, they're just, if I could just group hug them all the time. Like, after we did those 3 days with Drive By and then back again a couple weeks later, it's just cool, man. They're fucking cool ass people, just hanging out, telling stories, hanging out with fucking George is out there. We made JoJo fucking jump off the wagon.
Oh shit!
Oh,
He's drinking.
Yeah,
goddamn
Oh,
juggalos
shit.
and their bad influences.
right.
Fucking pieces of shit, you guys are.
Getting their haircuts.
What's up, Mid South? Hell yeah. Yeah, we wanted to go, man. We debated. Me and Grape Joe and Mr. Green were debating on this trip about fucking making a pit stop in Springfield yesterday, but
They were baiting.
there's no fucking way.
They were masturbators.
There's no way. I would if it was another weekend and we weren't out on tour for fucking 4 days, 5 days, I totally would have come down there and caught that show. Mid South Monster opened for Ouija in Springfield last night.
Sorry to hear that.
Not like his butt, like he opened on stage.
Oh.
He didn't like open up for him. Just drop a little Ouija inside. So then we went back and went to sleep. I fell asleep in the car and then woke up at the house and
They carried you inside, tucked you in.
No, he didn't fall asleep in the car. He passed out in the
Passed
car.
out.
Because he can't sleep in the car. He can only pass out in the car.
But you know, we stayed at a friend's house, so that didn't cost us any money. That worked out great. And woke up the next morning, packed it up, and headed on to Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne.
Hey, Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne.
Fort
Indiana.
Wayne.
And then yeah, a couple.
You live in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That show was at the Castle, which is the Bloomington show. That was the first time Twiztid's been there in 10 years. So that was fun. That was a cool spot, though. I'm trying to think. I feel like we talked to some more people. And just, I don't know. Anybody we met, like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, I can't remember everybody's fucking name and faces, but
Those nights are like blurs, man.
for sure. But there was a lot of fucking cool people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to disregard that. Like, anyone that I spoke to or came up to the fucking booth or grabbed something from us or from Green or whatever, like, y'all are dope. I appreciate you.
Fucking merch booth Paulie out there. Coming out the booth.
Coming out the boot, bitch. So on our way to Indiana, it was I don't know how far of a drive it was. It was the shortest drive of the time, luckily. But a little bit into it, I'm half asleep in the front, Green's sleeping in the back. Next thing you know, Joe says, "Up, we're getting pulled over." Woo! The fuck? You know what I mean? This shit sucks. What were you doing? I don't know. Nobody knows what happened. Cop walks up to the car, takes all of our IDs, takes Joe out of the car, takes him back, comes back, gets me out of the car, cuffs me, Gets Green out of the car, cuffs him. We're all cuffed on the side of the fucking road, looking like fucking hoodlums.
Looking natural.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of juggalos.
Start taking all of our shit out of our pockets, and another cop shows up, and they're fucking with Joe, and they took Joe to the front. Nobody knows what's going on. And mind you, we have a car full of 3 people's luggage and all of our merch. All of it.
If the car was packed like how I know you guys pack cars historically,
Ain't neither one
for
of them
the
know
for
how
the
to, ain't nobody know how to pack a fucking car in that group.
for the listeners, basically imagine 3 people in a tiny car and the guy in the back
We're in
seat.
an SUV.
Well, I mean,
Even worse.
The guy in the back seat probably had to tilt his head to fit into his fucking seat.
Probably did.
That's just painting a picture
he a
for the
little
people. And you know what? Even
He's a little guy.
the passenger might even have to tilt a little bit to get in there in that fucking car.
Right. There's a lot of stuff in there.
It was packed.
So they start
Actually,
going.
I will take that back. Joe knows how to pack. Joe can pack a car to make room.
I mean, we have what we have, and we make it fit.
I mean, he can't pack a car like me and make extra room. Somehow we came back from Astro with more room than we went with, and we had more shit with us going back.
Well, that's because we had to fucking pack in the rain in like 2 seconds. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, we had to. That was
Just
on our
fucking
way
got
there.
it in there.
That was on our way there.
Just wad everything up, put it in the floor.
Fucking make it fit, man. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit happened. I'm like, I wasn't really freaking out because I'm good, but I'm fucking hungover and I'm diabetic. My fucking arm's going numb. I'm like, bro, can we get me?
Speed the process.
Can we
up?
get me out of this?
Hmm?
Cop's really nice, He's like, I'm sorry, man. He's like, normally I'd give you 2, but there's 3 of you, and I only have 3 pairs of cuffs. And then, like, a couple minutes later, I'm like, well, can you at least take my watch off? Like, 'cause it's, like, digging in my arm. And he's like, just give me a minute, man. I got you. And then, luckily for me, after he went through, like, all my luggage, which was on the back end, he was like, you're Paul, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, there's literally nothing here to incriminate you. Come here. And he took me out of my cuffs and let me hang out. So thank God. My whole hand was fucking purple, bro. Like, there's nothing in here that color. But it was like, I ain't never seen my hand that purple before. I was worried. I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Right? Like, hey, sir.
I'm like, hey, man, y'all about to get sued.
Y'all
I'm
need
about
to
lose
start
a hand.
Y'all need to
Right.
start some medics on the way, man.
Right? So then they kept fucking with Joe, and Mr. Green got a ticket for his weed that he bought legally
Legal.
30 minutes
Wrong
prior
state.
in a different state. But they were nice about it, but they still gave him a ticket. Fortunately, I guess we were nice enough. They decided to stop after they went through all my shit and realized that I'm just a fat kid with merch. They stopped searching, so they didn't actually go through all the shit. They stopped, or we would have been, God knows what. We'd still be there maybe. But they ended up getting Joe went to jail. Grape Joe went to jail.
Damn.
Had some warrants or some shit. I don't know what, you know what I mean? That's his shit, but he went to jail, unfortunately. But they did let us go with the vehicle. They said they're whatever processing, they'd be there for at least 8 hours, if not longer.
The show must go on.
And the show must go on. So me and Mr. Green, I hopped in. Oh, this is the best part too, right? After all this bullshit, get in the car. So Joe, as soon as I tell you what's going on, you'll know why. So he's got a cup holder here, and then a cup holder in front of the stick shift. Well, you can't fit a fountain drink in front of the stick shift until it's in gear, right? So he had his soda sitting on the fucking dashboard.
No.
We finished all this fucking cop shit, right? I'm in the fucking driver's seat. Put that motherfucker in drive. Pull 1 inch, bro. This 44-ounce sugar-filled soda all over me, all over Green, all over the phones, everything.
Hey, you got diabetes for sure now.
Yeah, it's
damn.
soaked. Oh my God, bro.
That's a movie moment.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we couldn't even be mad. It was just like,
That's a Monty
Like,
Monty
what else
Python.
could go wrong at this point?
bro, and that thing was
Soda
like
fucking
full, and it
thing.
was like the stickiest soda. Like, if it would have been my soda, there's no sugar in it. It's not sticky. That shit, everything, dude. My hand was stuck. My phone was disgusting. The next exit, which we get like
No hand sanitizer in sight.
So like we were like an inch past an exit, right, where we were pulled over at. The next exit was like fucking 50 miles away. Bro, I was like, are you fucking
But I mean, was there
kidding me?
anything at that exit that you got pulled over at?
No, but we were just past it, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So the next exit
I'd
was...
have bagged the fuck up, bro.
Well, I thought about it, except I had fucking cops sitting behind me waiting for me to go on.
I'd have been like, hey, sir, look, this just happened.
We go about to back
I
up.
need to back up
You
and go
just
up
get out of
there.
the car, fucking
Yeah.
flailing your arms and
No, I
shit.
was just like, no, we're going.
No, you guys already got pulled over. I mean, you could have went back to the car and been like, hey, bro, like, this just fucking happened. Can you, like, watch traffic while I just back up and go up the ramp?
So then we're still 2.5 hours away from Fort Wayne, Indiana, covered in soda. Joe's in jail. I'm driving, still hungover as fuck. Loading's at 3 o'clock. We got there at 10 after 6.
Oh, fuck.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, doors opened at 6:30. So we're fucking...
Killing it.
Dude, I was like, all right, man. I was like, get ready. And fucking Green's changing his pants in the car and shit because he's little. He can do shit like that. Like, there's no way fuck I can move like that. Because his pants were all covered in fucking soda and shit. But I was like, thank God we've been here before. Like, I know where the door is. You know what I mean? Like, because the other places, I was like, I don't know where to fucking go. You know what I mean? There's always like secret entrances and shit when you're fucking loading in. Even though I went to the wrong door because it was a different part of the venue, but that doesn't matter. I was real close. Yeah, there's another room in there, Tony,
Yeah.
that no one knew existed.
Where? On the other side of the bar?
So like, remember there was this little room that we thought we were in,
Uh-huh.
Stan's room,
Yeah.
and then there's the big room which was Pierre's,
Yeah.
and then there's another one over here.
Oh, wow.
That's like, I think it's bigger than Stan's, but not as big as the other one.
Oh.
And I think they do. I feel like they normally do like parties in there. There's a stage, but then there's like a railing, like a catwalk,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually where the bathroom is, which is fucking miserable. And then there's a part of it that comes out to the middle, and there's a DJ booth, like in the center of the catwalk, and like a neon sign that says like "Bad Bitches Only" or some shit.
Oh, wow.
Which is really funny when it's like in the center of where fucking Lotus is playing. But I was like, Jesus Christ, there's fucking 6 venues in this building? Like, it's fucking crazy,
That's why
bro.
I thought that was a shopping plaza attached to it. I didn't know it went
Yeah,
even
it keeps
further.
going.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Hey, where are you
I was so fucking lost.
Yeah.
I was like, where am I? We ended up going into the big. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But so yeah, we're just like, I was like, all right, man, we gotta go. Like, boom, 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 boom. We're just gonna be running in this fucking venue, you know. Luckily, everyone's cool. Nobody cared. But we're still fucking setting up tables when the fucking kids are coming in the door, which sucks. I'm just pouring sweat. Like, looked like I just got a shower, bro. I was so sweaty. My hair was fucking soaked. But whatever. We got it done. We got set up. You know, a lot of people aren't there super early anyway, so it worked out. But yeah, we got all set up, and then had a couple drinks, chilling, calmed down a little bit, you know. And,
Wipe the sweat off the brow.
yeah. And then, you know, familiar faces started walking the door. And, you know what I mean? We're in a fucked up mood. You know, all this shit just happened. We don't know what the fuck's going on. They're saying he's going to get out like 3 a.m. And we're like, how the fuck are we going to do that? We have a fucking Airbnb. We paid for it. Like, at that point of 4 days on the road, you have to drink to stay alive. Or you're just going to fucking fall asleep or pass out. Like, we can't go, you know what I mean?
Right.
All the fucking stress is just like, fuck, man. But then it's like, but then it got cool. We saw fucking DC Fago guy. I know the homies from Deck One Delt were there. Fucking Tigger and Kanga showed up. I was like, what the fuck?
Y'all are a long way away.
Y'all in the wrong building. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was dope. It fucking made my day. Fucking PJ shows up, which was unexpected. Nettie and fucking Davis from Carl's were there. And then, well, it was a fucking amazing surprise. Tigger and Kanga. It was so, like, with all the fucking shit that was going on and like the fucking moods we were in, it was like, it was so nice to see like friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the people on the tour had become our friends, but during the shows, we don't really get to see them. Like, I'll go over and talk to JoJo for a little bit because he's out there selling merch. But other than that, everyone else is doing shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, fuck yeah. And then, so I mentioned it earlier, old boy came up, the one Jules. He said he had to leave, but I never met that dude. He came up to me and he was like, hey, man, good to meet you, blah, blah, blah. I fucking love Replicon Radio. And he told me his screen name, and I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I've seen your name. You know what I mean? I recognize your name. And he was just kind of telling me stories about, you know, just Juggalo stuff. And he was like, yeah, I started my own YouTube page. I've been doing videos and stuff like this. He's like, you inspired me to do this shit. I'm like, dude, I'm almost in tears. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody says nice shit like that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I was telling, and he's like, "What?" Sean's like, "What was that about?" And I'm telling him, and I'm like, "Who said I inspired him, bro? Who fuck says that shit? I don't do shit." You know what I mean? Like, but it made my fucking night. I'm like, that shit's fucking sick as fuck. And then another fucking fresh ass part, I see old boy that works there, the fucking staff of Pierre's, and dude's like, "Bro, welcome back." He's like, I got that whole fit. You remember the cat? He bought shirts and shorts when we were at Corey Feldman. He's like, I rep my Dino fit all the time, bro. I fucking love you. And I was like, no fucking. I was like, how the fuck you even recognize me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are fucking 8 concerts a night for the last year.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, old girl's got her fucking dress. She looks super fucking hot in it. She wears it all the time. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm like, how fucking cool is this, you know? That shit was super dope. There's just a lot of good vibes in there, man. And we ended up getting more fucking drinks. Like, there's a liquor store real close by. We ended up with a giant bottle of Jaeger that we didn't know we were going to have. We're fucking, you know, PJ's there. Killa and Blaze come out. They want to hang out. Or not Blaze. Blaze actually left, but Killa came out, wanted to drink. There was a homie we met the night before. He came to this show, too. He was kicking it. He brought his fucking... both nights he brought bottles of Glenlivet's for everybody to fucking drink. And so we're just kicking it, partying, loading out, hanging out. So then this does that venue close? You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Did you hear what I said about old boy?
No, I didn't.
They came to they were the staff from Pierre's.
Mm-hmm.
He came over and he's like, "Oh shit, welcome back,
Oh,
homie."
they remembered you.
Yeah, he was like, "Dude, I got my all over Dino
the
fit. I wear it
security
all the
people?
time." Yeah.
What did the girl that bought?
I didn't see her, but he said, he was like, "Oh, she's working over there." I was hoping I would. And he's like, "She wears it all the time. It's fucking sexy." Talking about because she bought the dress.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
And he was like, "Dude," because he bought the shirts and the shorts.
Yeah.
Remember?
Those people were cool.
I forgot. I mean, I remember they were cool, but I forgot he bought that. I remembered her.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck yeah, bro!" I was like, "This is what I was telling him." I'm like, "I can't believe they even remember." Like, they had fucking 8 shows a week there every night. You know what I mean?
That was a while ago.
But it was like, I was like, "Welcome back!" And then every time he walked by, he's like, "Yeah, bro."
Yeah, man, the staff out there were fucking
Yeah,
cool.
it was super dope. Yeah, even like the security, man, they look scary. They're all wearing fucking bulletproof vests and shit. I'm like, should I be worried? But they were super nice. Like, I was telling you a story off air that I'm not going to tell on air. But I was like away from the booth while Mr. Green was going to get alcohol. I was hanging out over here partying with some other people, but trying to keep my eye on the booth.
Yeah.
And then the security guy was like, "Hey, man, some people were pushing." There was like a cart. He's like, "Some people were pushing some cart and some of your comics fell." He's like, "I put them back up on display for you, made them all nice."
Oh, that's cool.
He's like, "I hope nothing went damaged." This fucking like strapped up fucking bulletproof vest guy. He's like, I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much." He's like, "No, man, you're good. I see you over there having a good time." like, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. But it was crazy because everyone's so fucking nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That is true.
And then, so like I said, that venue's closed. They kick everybody out. Obviously, we're all still sitting there hanging out, kicking it. At this point, we just have all of our fucking bought alcohol just sitting on the ground. We're all just hanging out drinking. And then, like I said, the bathrooms are upstairs in this catwalk. So now that's closed. So the only bathroom is in the big club. So there's this crazy rap show going on. Like, I can't remember the name of it. Some famous rap, K-Camp or something like that. Apparently, tickets to this thing are like $260.
Oh, wow.
Like, the place was packed, wall to wall. So where we walked, so the security guard was like, "Okay, come in." He like walked me to where I needed to go. We walked in there. You have to like go around this secret gate and then this secret gate, and then you come around. You're in VIP.
I love that place because the back rooms, like you feel important. Like I'm cutting through the kitchen, man.
Yeah,
like,
and then you go around to this other you come out into VIP,
Yeah.
right? And there's a little wall behind VIP that takes you to the bathroom. So I did all that, and then I had to come back by myself, which was fine. It was just like, holy shit, right? And then Sean did it too. And he said he almost got in a fight because some dudes were like looking at him like, what's this little kid doing in VIP with all these ladies? But it was fucking wild. But then we're in the back hanging out, like just bullshitting. Everybody's, they're getting ready to leave. It's the last day of tour. Everybody's hanging out, talking shit, whatever. Next thing you know, like fucking just gunshots, fucking boom.
nice.
Like I was like, is that a celebration or is that? I went behind the fucking bus. I was like, I'm gonna hang out here for a minute until we see what happens. Nothing happened, but it was scary. I didn't want any of that. But yeah, man, it was just it was a good time, man. Like so we got those bloody hats, the bucket hats. Sold out. They're gone.
Oh fuck yeah.
Booty shorts, gone.
Nice.
Freaky booty shorts that I made, gone. Twiztid comic books, all gone completely.
Fantastic.
I think there might be a dress. Maybe. Like, tons of shit was gone. It was dope, man. Lots of people hanging out, lots of love. It's just a good time, man. And then we went back to our Airbnb, the same one that we stayed in before.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't hear the gunshots over there.
Right. They had a full giant thing of coffee this time instead of an empty one. That's the only reason I remember. I was like, oh yeah, they're the place that didn't have coffee.
Yeah.
And they like apologized for like a week.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't talk to him, so I didn't know.
Because I was like, oh, everything's great. Just I wasn't even like, I wasn't complaining necessarily. I was just like, just so you know, your coffee pot is empty because they had a big can of coffee.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, we're so sorry. This time they had like the biggest thing of coffee I'd ever seen. It's like full to the max.
Nice.
I was like, I don't even drink coffee. Like, I think one of you guys wanted it, and I was like,
I think it was Joe, because yeah.
And then we left there. Needed to get a little food in our belly. I stopped at a place called Mr. Weenie.
I saw you
check
tag
in
yourself
there.
there.
It's called It's Weenie Time. It's like a little old school fucking like drive-in, kind of like what Sonic wants to be, but real. I just made out of wood, and people like walk out. But that shit was dope. If you're ever in that area, I highly recommend it. It was the cheapest place I think I've ever eaten since 1985. Like, it was like, you want a cheeseburger? It's $2. You want a hot dog? It's $1.25. Like, I got a breaded cheeseburger. That should be a thing.
Oh wow, that
it was
sounds
fucking
good.
amazing.
That sounds
fried
good.
cheeseburger.
Breaded and fried. It was amazing. The burger and the cheese was inside.
They got that at a lot of Water Creek. It's the heart attack burger.
Yeah. It was delicious. Like, that should just be a thing everywhere that sells that type of food. The only thing I didn't like was my first bite when a hot load of cheese shot down my throat. Like,
The wiener busted in your mouth.
yeah, dude. Oh my god. I was like, so I was like, you good? I'm like, oh, it's all the way down. It's all the way down. Like, but no, that shit was fire. Then we drove however far we needed to drive and we picked up fucking Joe from a gas station in fucking bumfuck Indiana. And made it the rest of the way home. And that was last night.
Wow. No wonder you're tired.
And here we are today. Here we are today. Hanging out. Welcome back. So yeah, it was an entertaining time. Hope you liked it.
Sounds like fun.
It was fun, man.
I love hearing your happy stories.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun, man. I love it. I love it. Like, if I was rich, dude, I would just have one of those fucking fancy like RV
Well, your
or
name
tour
wouldn't
buses.
be Paul if you was rich.
It's true.
Your name would be Rich.
Yeah. Well, if I had a
we'd
lot,
all probably call you Dick.
if I had a lot of money, and my name was still Paul or Freaky P, I would just fucking. I feel like I'd just be on the road all the time, man. It shows. Not just traveling, but it shows. Booking our own tours and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Why would we book a tour?
Why wouldn't we?
Why would we?
Because then we would make
Ain't
all
nobody
the...
can come out and see us.
Well, I didn't mean us.
Well, you said book our own tours.
Yeah.
Why
not-
would we be booking our own tours?
So we would make all the money?
Ain't nobody gonna come out and see us though.
Yeah, I'm not saying book us. Like, we were on tour with Twiztid. But if I had enough money to book Twiztid...
Who was we? Mr. Green was on tour with Twiztid.
Yeah. And me.
So you're his tour manager.
Apparently, yeah.
He's the merch guy.
I thought. So did you fire Will?
Will's our manager.
Oh.
That's different. Will takes care of nothing, but he's in control someday.
Somehow every time we mention his name, he pops up.
Eventually,
So I
if we keep telling him he is, maybe he'll take charge.
that is not gonna happen. You know
No,
that
it's
ain't
probably
gonna
not. But yeah, I mean, if I could, I don't know, you know what I mean, say fucking name a group, I don't know who, be somebody dope. So probably like Twiztid, but like, I don't know how much Twiztid gets paid. Say it's like 10 grand a night or something. So if I could just fucking pay Twiztid 10 grand a night and then book a venue and route a fucking tour, you know what I mean? Make Green a part of it, make fucking somebody else a part of it. Maybe we could host it. If not, it would still be Replicon Radio Presents.
We would have to get either Hulk Hoagie to fucking host it, or we had to get Frodo to host.
Now you're just fucking being a dick. So yeah, we would host it. Or at least I would. Or I wouldn't. Either way, it doesn't matter. It would still be Replicon Radio Presents the Fuck You, This Is Twiztid tour. You know, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever.
Look, bro, you
Whatever
can't
it may
using
be.
our name unless we start getting paid.
Well, you better if I pay all that money to go on tour, you better fucking come then. You get paid to do the work.
No, you can't.
If
be
not,
using
you
our name.
just get all the clout for all the work I do. Just continue on the journey you're on.
No, you can't be using our name without paying us.
Well, we'll have to have the conversation again when I'm rich.
We about ready to strip you of our name from your comic books.
Shit.
Tony and I need to start seeing some royalties.
I would like to start seeing some royalties.
Good luck.
For y'all out there, I'm just giving P shit for now.
But yeah, we don't see anything.
That's right. You get what you deserve, motherfucker.
Damn. All that love and you come back with hate in your heart.
Right.
I wasn't hating. I ain't hating.
Maybe we won't be having a show next week.
We're gonna be here on Tuesday. We gotta take Monday off to think about the things we've done. I gotta go get some D. What the fuck else happened?
I don't know. You the one that was out there. You tell us.
I don't know. Just some freshness, man. Just a good time, bro. I fucking love it. I know you guys aren't the biggest fan of it.
Jerry Springer died.
That did happen, man. 79 years old, right?
Yeah. And then Maury retired.
For that reason?
No, I don't know if it's for that reason, but.
You just wanted to make the joke.
And then Mike Shannon died.
Is that a blues player?
Cardinal. And then he was the Cardinals radio guy.
I thought it was a blues player and then a radio guy.
Nope.
I was closer than I thought, though. Wrong sport, right city.
Correct.
Ain't too bad. Well, rest in peace. What else? What else happened? There wasn't really a lot of music this week. A few singles came out. Jelly Roll did a song with Hollywood Undead.
Ooh.
That's something a little different. Dropped this week. Last week, I guess. Everything happened last week because today's. Does your week start on Sunday or Monday?
Mine does on Monday.
I mean, I think Sunday is the start of the week.
Do you? I always thought Sunday was the last day of the week.
No,
That's how I
Saturday
feel.
is.
I feel like Sunday is the last day of the week. Monday is the first day of the
Because
week.
when you're in school, you taught to say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You're
Saturday.
right about that. But if you were ever a religious person, the Bible says on the seventh day God rested.
Correct.
So that was the last day of the week.
Hey, perfect.
You
day.
did all this shit.
But I'm not
Now
a
you
religious-
rest.
But now I'm not a religious person.
Wow, I
It's
mean,
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
but I don't know if that's why I think that. I feel like Sunday's always been Monday's the first day of the
But
week.
I mean, a lot of people use Sunday to prep for their week. They go grocery shopping. They do all the meals prepping and all that stuff. They do it to prep for the week ahead, but they rest on Saturday.
But generally on business, Sunday's the fiscal
Sunday's
last day.
business, but Saturday is where you don't do anything. It's all pleasure. So you rest
No.
on
But
Saturday.
But that's Saturday and Sunday's the weekend. Saturday and Sunday is the weekend, which
Friday
means
and
the
Saturday.
weekends. Friday is still
Friday and
part of the
Saturday.
week.
No, it's the weekend.
Friday is a work day.
Friday
It's
evening.
the
is-
last day of the week.
Monday through
It's the
Friday are
weekend.
work days. Saturday and Sunday is the weekend.
Yeah.
According to
I
the
mean, I
Bible,
agree
yeah.
with you that Sunday.
According to the, I don't think that's in the Bible.
Well, because the seventh
I
day
think
you rest.
I
which
think
would be
fucking
Sunday.
Mark Zuckerberg created that, or Bill
But-
Gates or something.
But now that's why we have the work schedule Monday through Friday, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the weekend. But to me, Sunday's the start of
Exactly.
the new week.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the weekend, which means Monday would be the week begin. I don't know why I asked that. I just don't like people who start their week on Sunday.
Well, I don't either.
It
drives
bothers me
nuts.
for some. Yeah, like it legit
I mean,
bothers
I
me.
start my week on Sunday, but I definitely get my shit prepared for the week on Sunday.
No, it's just you saying I think the week starts on Sunday.
the week
It's
does.
upsetting.
Yeah, it's
Why? I
upsetting.
don't know why it is to me too.
I mean, just because you learn in school, it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's like, I don't
That's
care.
the only, I do agree with that.
I mean, it says Sunday first on the calendar, but I don't give a shit.
But with that argument, you could also say the word sometimes is part of the alphabet.
No.
Or is it, I mean, I'm sorry, not part of the alphabet, but is a vowel. Because you learn A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y.
Now you're just being.
But I'm
like,
saying, just because you learn you know what I mean? Like you
you
learn
gotta
a
have common sense too, P. Come on.
They told me Christopher Columbus discovered America, and that ain't true.
You talking like and is part of the alphabet because we say X, Y, and Z.
The real popcorn says it's
Now
just one big day, then boom, born, death. Oh, I said born, then death. One big day, born, then death. I mean, he ain't wrong.
I thought he was gonna say it's one big day, and then one really cool little short hour, and then it's back to that one big day
And
again,
then boom, you're dead.
and then boom, you're dead.
Okay.
I mean, depends on how you look at it. But Sunday, I get all my shit ready for the week, and then I start my work week on Monday.
So you prepare for your week on Sunday because your week's getting ready to start.
I mean, in a sense, yeah, but it already has started.
No, if you prepare for a test, that doesn't mean the test has already started. If you prepare for war, it doesn't mean you're
That's
at war.
But you're trying. You're thinking you're comparing oranges and apples. It's way too.
They're
different.
both fruits.
That's two different things.
I agree. The week starts on Monday.
My work week does.
Replicon Radio starts on Monday.
No, starts on Tuesday next week.
Next week it does. Next week it does. You do some research. Work week starts on Monday. Everything starts on Monday. Except for what's closed on Monday.
Chinese food
restaurant
run.
closed on Monday.
Any
God.
restaurant closed on Monday,
Chinese restaurant work week
and
does
things
not
are
start.
closed on Sunday.
Chinese restaurant work week does not start on Monday, apparently.
Chinese restaurant closed on Monday.
Because their Bible said something else.
Jesus loves me.
I don't know.
Fuck yeah, man. I gotta pee. You got this?
No.
Brew, wake up. I gotta go pee.
Hit him with a break. I don't give
Talk about sports or something, man.
a- Ain't nothing happened.
Tell them about it then.
Ain't nothing happening in sports.
All right. I'll take a break then. Jesus Christ.
We don't wanna.
I just gotta go pee, man.
Well,
Go
maybe you
pee.
should. Maybe you shouldn't drink so much liquid.
Just take a piss. We'll figure it out.
All right. I'm dehydrated. I need to drink.
You do need to drink. You need to drink some electrolytes.
You
Man,
need water.
he needs some Pedialyte. The power
You
is
need like
yeah,
5 of them.
It might be too much.
Not for him. He a big fella.
He's a big fella. He definitely, drives a lot of that electrolytes out of his body when he's out partying.
Right. I drank a little too much on Saturday night. Well, I didn't drink too much, but I definitely drank for a long fucking time.
Did you have a sporting event, or you just hanging out?
I was just hanging out. Went and watched the old dad's band play down at the bar.
Well, are they still killing it?
The bar closed at 11, so they played 6 to 10. They got down there at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Was drinking. Had 12-pack down there and a couple shots. Actually, I had 13 down there and a couple shots. Then got back here to the hood, and then sat outside and had more till 2 o'clock in the morning. And then finally went to bed, and then I got up yesterday and played golf.
Nice. How'd you shoot?
My back was fucking killing me. I shot 109.
Damn.
That's they're counting everything too. If I didn't hit a couple in the woods and have to take a drop, I'd have been alright.
I'm totally a slipper guy now.
Yeah,
I
they're
think-
great.
I
They're
think I
fantastic.
definitely, with my back, I think I should only just stick with playing 9 for a while.
Yeah.
Because by the time we started getting like halfway through the back 9, the bag was tightening up. I mean, for granted, it was a little cold and pretty windy yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It sucked yesterday.
But
I need to get back on working out because my back has started feeling better once I started working out, and I'm able to play golf better. But I've missed like the last 3 weeks of working out, so I really need to get back on doing that.
I may or may not have pulled a muscle in my back too.
From fucking getting the D.
No,
No.
from playing. Actually playing yesterday. The shit was hurting really fucking bad.
I'll tell you what, I got a new golf cage for like my simulator and all that stuff. I told you about that, right?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah. I set it up. I think I don't know what day it was, but I set it up.
In the house?
Okay, did I tell you about the first net?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, the cage that I got, it's like a batting cage. Like it's fully enclosed. There's no fucking way that's fitting in my kitchen. Although it would work, but I mean, no, that thing's 10 by 10 by 10.
Yeah.
I have tall ceilings, but not that fucking tall. Which it was kind of difficult to put up, but I mean, I was able to put it all up, all steel frame, by myself, in about 45 minutes. I'm gonna get faster at it, but.
And how we tested it out.
I tested it out for 2 or 3 hours, and that's kind of why I was telling you, because I to cut that off, I played for. Yeah, I did this whole thing. It was about 4 hours from start to it's all packed up, and boy, I was fucking beat. Holy shit! But that was one of the days it was hot.
Yeah.
And I was out in the sun, and I probably hit about 500 balls. I played 2 rounds of 9 on the simulator, which is fantastic. But yeah, no, the net worked beautifully. I've actually been over here feeling the inside of my leg because I have a bruise about this fucking big because I managed to drive a ball into my thigh.
I don't know how the hell you do
How the
that.
fuck did you do that?
I don't know. That's why I need a cage and not just a net.
Like it came back?
No, it actually. I hit it, and I guess it
I'm
fucking.
trying to figure out how it happened.
I drove it straight to my fucking knee or my leg. I don't know how. It was my lead leg. It was my right leg, and because I swing
Like
left-handed.
you somehow put your leg in front of the ball?
No, I fucking hit it, and it shot directly straight over to me. So this
You
is what.
didn't hit it with the face of the club, that's for sure.
No, I did. The face of the club was coming to me.
How is that?
I don't.
That's not. I don't. You play golf. But I don't. And that's not possible. It doesn't matter.
Shouldn't be possible.
But
But
if you just said you hit some shit and it came back and hit, that makes sense to me.
No, I hit the fucking ball.
When you
and
hit it so hard against the net, it sprung back.
I fucked it. I fucked up that shot so bad. I hit myself
Someone would
in
have
the
to be
fucking
standing
leg.
next to you to hit that ball
Yeah.
at you. It doesn't even.
Imagine if you swing a baseball bat and hit a baseball into your thigh. It's very difficult to fucking do, but I did
usually
it.
they
You
go
can hit
into
yourself
your
with the
foot.
bat.
Yeah, no,
If you just said I fucking clubbed in my leg,
Right.
that's still hard to do.
no. Believe it or not, and this is why I need the cage though, and not the net, because I can hit 1,000 shots, and I'll have about 5 that I
Probably
just.
shouldn't take so many shots before hitting the
Well,
ball.
yeah, I
You might
know.
hit yourself in
Yeah,
the
I
leg.
just fall over eventually. But I could take about 1,000 swings, and I'll have probably 10 that are just fucking they might as well go behind me. Like the motherfuckers they're just fucking wingers, man. I put a. It doesn't blow. Like I'll hit them straight to like the other ones. All the rest of the 1,000, I hit them straight. I hit them good. I'm working on my accuracy. I'm doing real good. But then I hit some fucking wingers sometimes, and them motherfuckers they just go. I don't know where the fuck. This is the most fucked up one I've had though. That hit my thigh.
I mean,
But I did hit the top of the cage, and I was right in front of the motherfucker. I hit that once.
At one point, I was a terrible fucking golfer.
Yeah.
And I've never hit myself with a ball.
I'm not even a bad
I've
golfer.
seen a lot of shitty golfers and
Yeah.
never
We have a whole
seen
vlog
any
about
of
it.
them
Yeah.
Never coming, but
hit
we haven't.
themselves in the thigh with a ball.
And you know what's fucked up is that like on a good day I'm shooting under 100. So it's not even like I'm bad. It's just that I just have those fucking off the wall shots that just randomly happen. And I don't know why. Because I could be, like I said, I'll be at the range and I'll hit them all down range all day for 3-4 hours, and I'll just have one to go straight to the fucking ceiling.
I'll tell you why that is.
Well, it's because I go under it, but like sometimes
Well, no, when you're at a range, it's wide open. You have no care in the world. But when you're on a course, you're going to have that one bad one because shit gets a little narrow and you start to see the narrow path.
yeah.
When you're on a driving range, you don't see no narrow path.
I've had it before where I've swung and it went over my shoulder. Well, not directly over my shoulder, but I swung it and it went like basically over my right shoulder into the stall next to me and hit their pole. And that lady left shortly after that.
I would have left right after that.
But
Like this fucking clown.
so I mean I've seen shots like that come off of the head. But so like me hitting my thigh didn't really I was like it hurt like a
Still
bitch.
trying to figure out.
I don't know how I hit because it wasn't just like I clipped it. I smoked that fucking ball into my thigh. I don't know how the fuck I did it. But I shot to add on to that was when I was just practicing. But when I played the 9 holes on the simulator, I shot like 5 over par. So I mean, that obviously doesn't include putting. And they to give you a 2-putt or a 1-putt. So it's not obviously that's a little bit more of a cushion. But I shot the par was 36. I shot 40 on hole 1, and then the back 9 I shot par. So like I shoot good, and then I just hit those wingers. They're not just like I topped it or I chunked it. It's like how the fuck did you send the ball that direction?
Yeah.
But
I understand that after you saying you hit yourself in the thigh. I don't get how you do that.
Yeah, it's like trying to shoot a gun downrange and you hit the fucking wall next to you. Without aiming at it.
Or you end up shooting yourself in the face.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
but if that's how it's got to be for me to get better, like if
Right.
the 95% of my shots are where I want them and they're good and I'm getting better at it, and then I still just have that 5% of what the fuck, I'll just wear more protection next time.
yeah. Should probably do that anyways.
Yeah. But the net worked great. I only sent one through it, and that was because I hit it real low, and it hit below the double netting part, and it went into the fence, and it went into the Airbnb yard. But I didn't. I hit the frame a few times, but
I mean, we count everything. I mean,
Yeah.
If you hit one, if you drive, you hit one in the woods, and you tee off again, you drop 2, and you're hitting 3.
Yeah. See,
We count everything.
yeah. See, yeah. Mine would be higher.
If you hit it where you go out of bounds or whatever, you think you can find it, you pick it up and bring it back out, or you're out of bounds, and you count that too.
If I'm counting everything, I'm shooting over 100. If I'm shooting a 2 or 3 ball scramble with myself, then yeah, I can shoot under 100.
Oh fuck, I can shoot like my best is like what I shoot in a 1-man scramble. I mean,
No. When I
best
say
is like 81.
when I say scramble myself, I'm saying that I'll give myself up to like 3 balls. Like if I fucking hit that motherfucker and it just goes 2 feet in front of me, I'll drop again, and then I'll drop
that.
again, and I'll do that for however many shots because I'm more practicing than I'm doing anything.
Right.
But I don't take more than it. It doesn't take more than 2 or 3 shots.
But 1-man scramble is you only get 2 shots.
Yeah, I'm just saying I
You
make
tee
my own
one off,
rules.
you tee one off, you're good.
Yeah.
You can hit another one to see if you go farther or not. I usually, if I hit one down the center, I don't take another one.
Yeah. See, I did so.
Yeah, I shot at 81 off of that.
So when I do that, I could shoot under 100. But and then because I don't. If I shoot a bad shot that it goes far, it's not like I'm like, oh no, I need to redo that. It's like if it's in the water, I'm shooting another one. Right. If I shoot it and it goes 20 yards in front of me, I'm shooting another one. I'm not just fucking off on these shit. Like
see, we count that shit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, see, I don't do that. Just because it's more for my sanity right now.
Right.
That because it'll start getting to you where it's like, God damn it, every single one where like if you fuck up and all right, cool, you hit another shot and that next shot is a fucking beautiful shot. It makes it brings it back. It's a little yin to the yang.
Yeah, no, if I'm out there playing by myself,
Yeah.
like if I'm out there by myself, yeah, I'll do that shit. I mean, I ain't going to count every one. I'm just out there getting practice and probably ain't even keeping a score anyway.
It helps me get better practice, actually, because then I can actually get a good shot in where I need it to go. Like, if I shoot a ball and it goes fucking over the green by 100 yards, I'll take it if I know where it's at. If I can't find it, I'll drop closest to where I think it landed. So I'm not. It's not like I'm just not taking those shots.
Yeah, I shot 50 on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, or no, I shot 49 on the front.
I haven't been out in a while. But I've been trying to use the my launch monitor, the simulator.
My drives were all good. My second shots were decent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of them were shitty. A couple of them were shitty, but fucking greens were so fucking fast. And then when you get one, you're like, all right, I just need to tab it. Then they're slow. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. A fast green will fuck me up, man. I need a lot of practice on putting on a fast green because I can't fucking do it.
I chipped up. I was ball landed 10 feet from the pin without going past it. It was 10 feet from the pin to roll up.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker just all the way across the fucking green. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? And I mean, it's not like it came in as line drive. It was it arched the fuck up and dropped like straight the fuck down.
Yeah.
And then took the fuck off. Like, what the fuck? And it didn't have any top spin on it because there's no way you could put top spin on a fucking shot like that.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Yeah, fast green, man. That's when I just stop counting. Like now, if I make more than like 3 putts, I just like, nah, I ain't counting the rest of these.
I mean, I've been playing for quite some time too. So.
Yeah, no. This is like my first season back. I started back in February, and I've been getting more serious about it. And I'm not going out golfing every week, but I try to at least hit the range. And now I'm gonna try at least once a week to do my simulator. And I got to set up in the backyard, but I want to seriously get into because my thing is I need to know. It's just distance control.
Don't use a simulator for distance because that's not very accurate.
I've done a lot of research, and there's a lot of.
You go to the driving range, get your distance from there.
Yeah. Well,
that's gonna be more
well. I tested it against the drive. I had it at the driving range, and I tested the distances at the driving range, and they were spot on. And the direction of which it went, it was pretty spot on as well. Yeah. And I was seeing the same thing while I was at home, and I was seeing the same thing on their simulator. I wasn't testing it on. I didn't have my simulator butted up to their simulator, which I do want to do, actually, now that I say it, to test it all out, and I could see where everything's going. And I did a lot of research of people that did a lot of reviews on the ones that I got, and Seems to be pretty legit on the accuracy.
And I'll be honest with you. I mean, you can wait till you get a little bit better. When you get a little more comfortable and you're hitting the ball a little more straight and you know a little bit more about distances, definitely get a rangefinder.
I have one.
Those markings on the fucking on the fairways don't mean shit.
I
found that out.
We golfed with a range, an old hunting rangefinder at one, and I was like, oh, so that piqued my interest. I was like, I'm gonna look into that because I need to start knowing distances and knowing where I'm at and how far, and because that's the only way I'm ever gonna pick the right club or get to know what club.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna look at a flag and be like, oh, that's about 150 out, and you're actually like 250 out.
Yeah, I'm terrible with distances. So like, but I got a good rangefinder, and the next time I went out, I used it every shot, and I'll tell you what, it changes your game.
Oh,
it changes the dynamic of your game.
I bought mine. Mine will give you the slope on the green as well.
I don't know how to understand that. Mine does too. I don't know how to understand that. Like, it's like, which slope are you fucking looking at? Because it can go like this. Like, what slope are you looking at? So I just kind of go off of the distances, but mine does it. But yeah, if you're ever gonna get serious about your game, you have to have a rangefinder. You have to. There's no way around it. Because like, yeah, sure, that this is a 450 yard hole. You hit it on your average drive 225 250 yards. Let's say you hit a beautiful shot. Okay, you still don't know how far you are from the hole.
Right.
You can guess.
Now I don't know how you are about putting apps on your phone. You can get that Golf Now app that we talked about that before.
I've used it.
So not only will it give you like cheap rates at places, but you can also download courses that you're playing at or whatever, and it'll give you, as you're out, you have to turn the GPS on or whatever. It'll give you wherever you're at with your ball, it'll give you distance to the hole.
It actually gives you like a satellite imagery of the hole that you're on, and like you can actually hit the ball and it hit like start, and then you drive to your ball, you go to your ball, and it'll actually measure how far you hit it, and also it'll tell you how far you have left. My thing is it's got a lot of cool features, but I don't know how accurate those are. It's too much for my brain to handle or process at the time, because when I'm out on the course, I always feel rushed when anybody gets close behind me. If anybody's on the hole behind me, I'm like, fuck. We had people behind us yesterday, but we couldn't go anywhere. We had these two guys in front of us, just two of them. Yeah. And they wouldn't. We were four of us. We were catching up to them, and they didn't have anybody in front of them. Yeah. They could at least let us pass them. Yeah. Well, they were fucking. Well, that's how I wound up playing with those guys when I took my buddy out golfing that one time. Is that like I had some old people, a couple old geezers in front of me, and they kept going, and I let the other guys play behind me because I was gapping from the old guys, and then they caught up to them, and then I caught back up to them, and it was like, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, no, I always feel like rushed. Especially if I'm not playing the best and I'm having to look for basically every fucking shot, because I try to be courteous of my gameplay and, how fast I'm going through. That's another thing. As you get better, you'll start looking for less balls. You're going to be like, you're going to look for a ball for like 2-3 seconds. You're going to be like, fuck that ball. I'm just going to drop here and go. Well, I've started doing that more, but it sucks because I've also started buying my own balls, and yeah, that don't matter though. As you're looking for yours, you picked up. You already picked up 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Well, I found out that you really want to go in the off season, and you find a lot of balls. It's great because when there's no leaves on the fucking bushes, the bushes aren't growing in. The water levels are down. It's great. You don't want to. I don't know if you really want to get lake balls, but yeah, still that's. No, they're all waterlogged on the inside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. If I find one out in the woods, okay, I'll pick that one up. Whatever. Yeah. As long as it looks clean. If it's like a brand new ball, yeah. If it looks like it's been sitting there for a while, they can keep it. I've got, and I'm starting to learn now which balls are worth grabbing. And it's like, you. Sometimes any ball's worth grabbing. If it looks like it's new, pretty white still, got maybe a stain on it or 2 from the grass. Still a good ball. Yeah. I don't use any expensive balls when I go because I'm not good enough to use those. Yeah. I have a bunch of Pro V1s that are fucking $2 a ball. Yeah. Because I found them. Yeah. And I don't use them because I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to use them when I'm good. And they're all brand new fucking balls. Yeah. I picked those up. I actually I like shooting Vice, because
I use the shittiest ball. I actually use the cheapest ball out there called the Nitros.
I've heard of them. Those are the Walmart balls.
I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking go far. They go straight when I hit them straight.
Yeah.
Now, if it doesn't go straight, I already know what I did wrong.
Yeah.
I feel what I did wrong. So I know it's not me. It's not the ball, but them fucking balls, I will use one of those over a Top Flight. I will use one of those over a TaylorMade. I will use one of those over a Titleist, unless it's a Pro V1.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Pro V1.
Yeah.
I'll use them over a Callaway. Yeah, I mean, Callaways are actually shitty balls, but people think that, because it's a brand name.
They make it soccer ball look like pattern, though.
They do.
I actually hate those balls. I hate those soccer balls.
I can't stand them.
I don't know why. They just looking at them makes me upset. Like, it's not that I have anything against soccer. It's just I just hate the way that ball looks. It's gaudy. I hate it.
And there's no point of using it because you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
I mean, you be right down the center of the fairway, and you probably ain't gonna find it.
Yeah. Man, I want to go play golf now. Because it's cool on the simulator, but like it's different when you're out on the course. And according to my simulator, I've really straightened out my drives, and I've been good with my irons. So that really it's just been distance control with the irons. But like to get I've been good with my woods. My driver's always been an issue. But like now that I've started to get my woods and my iron or my driver down, I'm like, I kind of want to, see how well I could find fairways. Because the last time I played, I was finding fairways pretty good. Yeah.
The only reason why I shot 109 is because my back was fucking killing me.
Because you count everything.
I count everything, but my back was fucking killing me towards the end, and I was just, dude, I couldn't hit a fucking shot to save my fucking ass.
Before I got my clubs lengthened and before I did any type of working out, by hole 7 I couldn't stay down in a swing. I couldn't, and like it fucked up every one of my shots.
That's what I kept doing because it felt like I pulled a muscle in my back.
Yeah,
because it was hurting more on the side than it was in the center.
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, what the fuck? And then it actually started feeling like a muscle the more between sitting and driving to the ball and then getting out. And with as cold as it was, shit started to tighten up.
Yeah.
I mean, we all were getting tight towards the end.
And it was fucking windy, dude.
Yeah.
That day sucked.
I mean, we had fun. We had a good time. Actually, played with a buddy of mine. And then, my neighbor asked me if I wanted to play. He's like, hey, man, me and my kid are going to go out if you want to find somebody and go play. I'm like, sure. I never met his kid before. His kid's a really super, super nice kid. I want to say he's probably 16, 17 years old, maybe 18 at most. Real nice, real super nice kid. And for a kid that just now started picking up golf maybe last season, doesn't play bad. I mean, of course he's still learning, so he had a few rough shots, but
no.
When he was hitting them, he hit them straight. He was actually surprised me because, and my neighbor actually surprised me too because I've never seen him golf before, and I had never seen him I never even heard him talk about golfing until Saturday night. And he's like, "We're going golfing tomorrow. If you would want to get a buddy and go, we'll get out there and play." And I'm like, "Absolutely."
He's as good as me.
He's way better than you actually.
How's that possible?
Oh yeah, he plays pretty. He plays good. I mean, he can hit the ball straight. He ain't going 5 feet in front of him to hit another shot and then 5 feet in front of him to hit another shot. I mean, I'm not saying that you were like that, but...
Sounds like you are.
No, I'm just saying that when you're a beginner and don't know fundamentals of golf, that's how most of them play. You actually got a hold of a few of them when you were out there. Which was surprising to me.
Me too.
Because I thought for sure, I was like, there's no reason why this motherfucker needs a golf cart. He's going to be hitting the ball 5 feet in front of him, walk up, hit it 5 feet in front of him, and then walk up. Next thing you know,
the golf cart was clearly for my enjoyment regardless.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Pete's standing on the green next to his ball. He just walked the whole fucking course.
Next time we go play golf, I'm not sure if I even want to play.
Yeah.
Well, then there's no reason.
Well, then you can help record.
Yeah, I want to play golf cart. Can we just go play golf cart?
No.
Yeah, we can. Don't say no.
I took my
No,
buddy,
you
and he
can't.
wasn't.
Yes, I fucking can.
He
I can
can't.
do whatever
He
the
can't.
fuck I want.
We can go and you can play golf cart.
Yeah. Me and Tony will go play golf cart.
You
Yeah,
can
you-
play caddy. I'll play.
He's gonna get out of the cart to go take a shot. He ain't gonna be able to find him because he's gonna be gone.
Fuck that. Just because you told me no, I just want to go, and there's no golf at all. I'm
You
just gonna
still
go there and
gotta
say,
you gotta rent the cart.
well, yeah, I still gotta pay. I gotta pay the fee, but I'm just gonna drive around it, motherfucker.
Well, they're not gonna let you do that unless you have clubs and you tell them that you're gonna golf.
Yeah.
Well, sure if the
I'm not gonna tell them. I might show up with clubs, but I'm not gonna tell them.
I'm sure if the old Marshall guy just sees you driving around, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" and then probably kick you off the
Bro,
course.
we were lost in a golf fucking.
Because they didn't have Marshall. They don't have a Marshall there.
Well, then I know where to go, don't I?
Well, that course ain't
Fuck
worth
martial
playing.
law.
That course might not be there much longer.
Yeah.
It's not. They're losing a lot of business. We quit playing there.
Because the
on
old girl
Thursday
can't
nights.
take care of it or whatever.
The greens are just shit, man. I mean, the shit's just. It ain't right.
Why don't you go help her, bro? Why don't you start a GoFundMe?
Because she figures that she's gonna get these. She's gonna offer free golf for people's help, and they're gonna come and make this a beautiful course, which is not how it's not how it works. You got to pay these people. These people don't give a shit about playing golf. You might
better find people that do.
You might get one or two out of 20 that are be like, fuck, all right, all the golf we want or whatever she's offering.
Yeah. To go what? Water or something?
No, to do a lot of bullshit fucking work. You're not out there for you're gonna be out there for a day, a whole work day, 8 to 10 hours for a round of 18. I don't see that worth it.
So she needs to pay people.
Yeah, but she ain't got money to pay people. The course is definitely going down. We'll see. I'm gonna go back out there here in about another month. I'm gonna go back out there and see how the greens are. She was letting them grow. Last time we were out there, the greens were pretty fuzzy. She was letting them grow like she was supposed to. She wasn't cutting them because you're not supposed to right away. Because if you do, they're just gonna get burnt up. So we'll see what happens in the next probably about June. We'll see what happens. I'll go out there and I'll play.
Well, hopefully it'll good. She's a nice lady.
Oh, she is. And then actually, we went out there earlier this spring, and I went in to pay, and this lady ain't never gave me a damn hug. Never. All of a sudden, she comes.
From the place we went?
Yeah, I
She
walked.
gave me a hug.
I walked in the fucking. As soon as I walked into the clubhouse, she came out the back and just ran up and gave me a hug. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I need to pay. Oh, well, she'll be down in a minute. I'm like, you own the place. Fucking just check me in and get me on my fucking way. No, I had to sit there for fucking.
We must
10
have
minutes.
left an impression on her. She wanted to hug you.
No, I'm down. I was down there every.
She hugged me. I think
Once
she
a
hugged Tony
week.
too.
She probably did.
Probably did. I
She
think
hugged
so.
them both.
Yeah, I think so.
She probably did. I just go in there, pay, and get the fuck out of there.
Terrible.
No, because she'll sit there and she'll talk your ear off if you're trying to get around a 9 in before it gets dark. And you only got like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do that.
You got 18 hours, bro. Come on.
No, you don't. Not when we get out there
You
after
got
work.
all day, baby girl. Let's go.
Yeah, and then instead, she owns the joint, but the gal was all the way upstairs talking about, oh, you got to wait for her to come down there. I'm like, motherfucker, we're just trying to get started. Let's go.
Get this motherfucker down there.
I mean, there's been times where I said, fuck it, I ain't paying. I'm not, we'll go out, we'll play, I'll come back, I'll pay.
I'm not paying you for shit.
No, I've always paid. I've never played around and not paid. I've always paid.
Fuck
Just
around and
because-
not pay.
Just because they know us out there, and we're out there all the fucking, literally out there all the time. Like the last 2-3 years, we were out there every Thursday, and then we'd go out there on either Saturday or Sunday or Fridays if everybody was off work or whatever. Go out there quite a few times a week at times.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, it's a good. I mean, it used to be a nice course. It is a challenging course as long as as long as the greens are good. The fairways are fine. It's just the fucking greens and the tee boxes suck. Like we played at Paradise Valley yesterday. Them tee box were all leveled off. You weren't standing on no slope, nothing. That's how they
I don't
shoot.
know nothing about golf. I played it once a long time ago and once with y'all. And someday we'll share that with people.
No, I don't think.
I think we should reshoot a new one.
We should just go putt. We get done with that a lot sooner.
Oh, we could do that too. Let's do that.
That wouldn't take us long.
Well, I think I was the reason why we were taking forever, because I was looking so long for every ball. I could have just been like, fucking, I'm going to drop here, like how I do now. And he would have, because he was dropping a lot where I was. Like, because he's like, I had no idea where mine went. And then, so it was probably my fault we were taking so fucking long. I came out with a lot of new golf
I mean,
balls.
it was fun looking for balls, but
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
I bought a whole big old pack to bring.
Yeah.
And it ended up leaving with more than I bought.
That's a good
Because
thing.
I need them.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
never know.
I mean, if we go again, I'll need them, but I'm thinking just in general, like,
Right.
I'm sure if I go golfing again, it's already been a while. So
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
if I have to spend $10 on golf balls every 6 months, I might be okay.
You can get like the nitros you get for like 24 of them for fucking
I don't even know.
like
what the
$12
ones
or some shit.
I just got it because the box made me laugh. Because it said something on. I don't remember what it was.
Those were the
Start a revolution on the court. Something fucking ridiculous.
those were the chaos balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And they were colored. They were fun colors.
yeah.
They were fun. Shout out to House of Id. Hell yeah, those icy poos are dope, bro. If you haven't bought one yet, you should get one.
And those are the hardest balls to find too. Them fucking color them green and red and blue and yeah.
I mean, green seems like it should be hard to find because everything's green.
Yeah.
But blue,
It's hard to find
Shouldn't
because
be that
everything
hard.
is green and it blends in with the green
those
grass.
bright ass, but it's like the ones I have are neon.
Yeah, well, or you just hit them in the woods and you can't find them. They roll up underneath
We
the
just,
leaf.
if we do it again, we just have to make Will FM come with us again, so he can fucking record it and actually fucking put it out. But then he'll fucking edit it too short, and I'll be mad.
Right.
But bro, we got 17 hours of footage. How is this only 3 minutes long? He's like, dude, I just had to cut out all the fat. Nobody has a retention rate for that. I'm like, you don't have a fucking retention rate for that. I'll do a 9-part goddamn vlog, motherfucker. I don't care. Love you. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's never.
God, if I can get my fuck, I can't. If anybody's saying anything, I gotta get my phone. Fucking whole computer froze. Fuck everybody.
that means they can't hear us no more.
No, they can hear us. If you can hear us, comment, but I can't see it. But other people can. Y'all got the chance.
My background's moving. The background's moving. My
Yeah,
background is moving.
I have no reason to believe it's not working anymore. It just, I tried to open something and it's like,
Said, fuck you, motherfucker. Is that really almost just 9 o'clock?
huh?
Is that really just now getting to be 9 o'clock? 10
Almost.
till? Is that 10 till?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shit.
that's it. We still got all the time in the world, fam. You guys got questions? What you got?
Show's over. Good night, y'all.
Put your questions in the chat. Chat with us in the chat.
Chat.
If your name is Chad, say Chad. Yeah, if you want, you can chatterbait in the chat if you want. Chatterbait, the act of masturbating while chatting.
It's a master chatter.
You're a master chatter. Master chatter. Pretty good at that. Let me see some ASLs in the chat. Fam.
I got some more about sports. The Cardinals lost. St. Louis City Soccer lost. That's all the sports we got. For
I
St.
thought they
Louis.
won.
No, they lost.
I hate their name.
St. Louis City Soccer.
I wish this had a name, like a sports team.
No, it's soccer team.
Stupid.
We are soccer team.
I agree. Dub.
Right? Like have a fucking
St. Louis City Soccer.
like have a name, bro.
It sounds like more of a association than anything.
Right?
St. Louis City Soccer Association, not the soccer team.
But weren't they the St. Louis City Football Club?
We're gonna choose from.
I would rather that.
But it's not football. Here in the
Not in
States.
this state. Damn, motherfucker. Now that's discontent, bro. Come on. But if you're gonna have a simple name like that, at least do it because it's fucking British. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, it's a fucking because they're the football club, blah blah blah, whatever. But why can't
the
you be like,
logo's dope.
why can't you just be like the St. Louis City fucking fuck yous or something?
Duck
St.
the
Louis
fuck
City
down, St.
Cavaliers.
The St. Louis City fucking what's that weird logo that looks like the Boy Scout logo? That's the St. Louis logo.
The Florida League?
Nah,
I don't know the answer. That's why I'm asking. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's
It's a
like
bad
the
name.
shield, like the shield.
yeah, the
looking-
shield thing. Yeah, it's like I think it's like a Florida
Little
League.
black thing. It's always black. It's black.
I think it's. I mean, I could look it up.
Little black symbol.
Then I don't know what you're talking about.
Looks like fucking New Orleans symbol, kind of.
Yeah, it's a Florida League.
Yeah, but it's not black.
It's a bad name.
I mean, he's talking about that. So I mean,
Yeah.
they're technically kind of
Oh, yeah, I
blacks,
guess
but
it is. Yeah, the
but
red,
yeah.
white, and blue, and black.
Yeah, you're
okay.
talking-
Show me what I'm talking about.
those.
The fucking the thing that's blue in that image is the one I'm actually referring to.
Red,
Yeah.
white, blue, and then a little black saint.
Yeah, but the red one is like always look like a map to me. I never understood it. I'm literally just talking about the one that's blue in that middle
Yeah,
photo.
it has to do with the French who founded the city. It's a Florida League. So I mean, it's the same kind of symbol as Louisiana.
I hate that name every time you say it. But
I mean, it's French, so we hate the French.
it's
I
not
guess.
just because you say Florida and it's like the St. Louis.
Well,
logo.
it's
I'm like,
Fleur
shut
de
up.
Lis.
Oh,
Or
well, I
Fleur de
didn't
Lis.
see, then we could be the St. Louis Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis.
I'd much rather, and then they have a logo and it's like, or like an animal. Like, I thought there was like a law of sports
We could
teams
just
need
be the
animals.
St. Louis
but-
St. Louis Bears.
Yeah.
Because the
They
state.
should have done it. They should have been the Rams.
Yeah, there you go.
We already got fucking merch made. Fucking save money.
We just have to take the the footballs off and put soccer balls on them.
Yeah. Just stretch them out. Stretch them out and paint them brown.
Or wouldn't that be shrinking them to make them round?
I don't know. We could just be the St. Louis Browns
'Cause they
again.
awful.
Bring back the Browns. We do a little poop emoji.
Mhm.
That'd be dope. Dude, I bet they'd sell. Fuck that. We're starting a sports team.
There we go.
Replicon Browns. Just fucking poop emojis.
A big old piece of poop.
We already have a dinosaur. Now we just need to poop. I always said I wanted a different fucking logo besides the dinosaur. It could just be a poop emoji. Our own poop
A
emoji.
replica poop.
It'd have to be a much larger poop since it's from a dinosaur. Who do you think pooped the poop emoji?
It's supposed to be chocolate pudding.
No.
That's what it was originally designed to look like.
I lied to you.
No, that ain't. That's the fun fact.
It's not fun at all. You
That's
took all the fun out
That's
of
the
it.
fun
Right.
fact.
That's like the anti-fun fact. But the question was not what was the poop emoji supposed to be. The question was who do you think pooped the poop emoji?
I don't know.
Is that a human poop emoji? Is that a dog poop emoji? Is it a?
I would say a dog.
It's definitely not a bird poop emoji.
No, it'd be white.
It's racist. It'll be white and black sometimes. Sometimes red.
It has little black specks. in it.
Sometimes clear.
I ain't never seen no clear bird shit.
You ain't?
No,
Maybe they just dropped an egg on my car.
I don't know. But I never seen it. I ain't saying you're wrong.
You think it's dog poop? You think it's a dog poop emoji?
Yeah.
What if it's a cat poop emoji?
No.
No, they got little turds.
Dogs can poop like a ice cream style pile.
So can humans.
Yeah, but ours are in toilets.
Not if they're not. Have you ever been to San Francisco?
I've never shit outside, bro.
You shit in a bucket before. I know that for a
I've
fact.
shit
Outside.
in a bucket. Yes, but it was in a bucket.
Oh,
Well, in a bag that was in the bucket.
what if you didn't have that?
And
bucket?
ended up somewhere far away.
Wasn't
Well,
that
according
you?
to this,
as
it's
far as you could throw, it ain't that far.
well, it's supposed
it
to
was
be
pretty far.
it's supposed to be
fucking
shaped like a soft serve ice cream pile.
Yeah, that'd be
The
more like a dog.
The emoji is inspired by Dr. Slump, a Japanese animation character from
So
the
it's
80s.
a Japanese poop.
Yeah, Japanese poop.
Japanese poop.
Japanese.
I jammed to my knees and I pooped. Poop.
Yeah, let's see, existing emoji designs as well as the character Poop Boy from the Dr. Slump manga by Akari Tiriyoma.
Atari.
Akira.
So whoever this Dr. Slump is, that's his poop.
Well, it's the character Poop Boy.
A poop bowl.
Poop boy. Character
I
poop
have a
boy.
feeling this search might not take me where I want it to.
You're gonna go to that video Rue hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, they ain't gonna see.
Oh no, it is literally just a pile of poop. The Poop Boy. Look at that.
Oh, hey, it's cute.
Yeah.
Cute poop boy.
It's a cute little Poop Boy.
Is it the big boy?
No,
That's the poop
Oh,
boy.
that's what's his name?
that's Poop Boy.
Poop
From no, that's
Poop boy.
Zach. Isn't that his name? Zach from
Zach and Mary make a portal?
SpongeBob
You
SquarePants.
mean Patrick?
Patrick, that's it.
No,
that's,
Patrick's a star.
that's,
I mean, that's close.
that's
not-
poop leg. I was
he's
gonna
just
say
the
boot
same
leg.
color.
It's poop leg, Patrick.
I mean, why is it pink though?
It's pink poop.
Uh-huh.
Who pinks poop? That's a real question. Now, see, we're getting to the bottom of it. Dr. Slump or whatever.
Yeah,
Poop.
Dr. Slump.
Is that what his name
Pink's
was?
Poop. Pink's poop.
Yeah, he pinks poop.
He Pink's poop.
Dr. Slump pinks poop.
Oh shit!
Can you handle it?
I feel like tonight's episode is a bust.
Brought to you by Pink's Poop. .com.
We're
If
learning.
you would like to be a proud sponsor on Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching at gmail.com for more information.
You like the Pink's Poop.
He called this shit poop.
He called the poop pink. Man. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna do
What you looking up?
how to fix my computer.
How to fix pink poop?
Yeah. I'm gonna do this real quick. You wanna take a quick break? Let's take a quick break.
Sure.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back after the break for a quick segment. Because if I take a quick break, I can fucking close this thing and try to make it work.
Restart. No, because I know it in the stream.
I'm not closing that thing. I'm closing something else.
Ooh.
Know what I mean?
Ooh.
So if you guys are tuning in on YouTube, this stream's gonna end, but there's gonna be a part 2 coming real soon. If you're tuned in live, head on over to Repliconradio.com, where it is still live, and
And
there's
get
gonna
your
be
pink
some
poop.
music playing, and you can pink your poop. Peppa Pig, it was Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig, pink to poop.
You know, Peppa Pig's preppy cousin Peter.
Peppa Pig, pink poop.
Yeah.